off her pantaloons. What's that? Stop it! Ah! Y'all lucky I'm even watching scary stuff after y'all sent me that Bloody Mary short film that I put out. Worst jump scare I've had happen to me since Five Nights at Freddy's. And we all know how horrifying that was for you, boy. With that being said, you guys have sent me some more scary clips. Let's do this.
This next video comes from a man whose entire home is filled with Bibles and other religious artifacts that he worships on the daily. If he's not praying, then he's most likely sitting at his piano playing a song with verses from the Bible. Pretty much everything he has or does in this apartment is based on something religious. Now you might be thinking that this man is simply devoted to his religion. While that's partly true, the main reason as to why he prays a lot has to do with something completely different. As it turns out, this man has been experiencing strange happenings in his home. Ever since visiting his father's gravesite at the cemetery, he can't shake the feeling that something has followed him home. Whatever it might be, he's deeply afraid of it. For this reason, he's been praying and singing religious songs more so than usual as an attempt to get rid of the evil entity that now lives in his home. One day, while taking a nap, he wakes up to a loud noise in the living room. He grabs his phone and records this.
This is disrespectful. That's disrespectful, bro. How you gonna haunt a religious person? It's a hard knock. How you gonna haunt a religious person, bro? That's racist. I decided to record it because it's been happening for a few days. Yo, this shit racist as hell, bro. As much as he go to church, it's for, oh, no, it's close to the witching hour. That's never good. Uh-oh, that's real bad. 413. Don't jump scare me. Ice pick grip.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Bitch, what?
Comedor.
Yeah, that's not good.
Miren, es en el comedor. Tengo las ventanas cerradas. Miren. Esto viene sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pues la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que esté pasando cosas así.
Feeling slightly unnerved, the man sees a set of eating utensils swaying side to side as though a strong breeze had passed by. But as the man points out, all windows are closed shut. Naturally, he was stricken with fear, but not as much as the next incident, as what happens then leaves him terribly shaken up. A few days after this occurrence, the man uploads a video in which he appears to be deeply distressed. Watch.
Nah, bro, you gotta pray harder. Pray harder. Hey, look, no, I'm gonna pray with you. Arise, chicken. No, that's the only prayer I know. I didn't go to church a lot. I went 2 times in the last 2 years. Arise, chicken. Say it with me. Together. All office furniture, 16% off. Huh? Is that enough? That's enough, right? All office furniture, 16% off. Don't do no shit. I go back to ice pick grip. Ice pick grip, bitch. Hey, who? Don't touch my keyboard. All right? He's out there trying to put his nutsack on our drum set, son of a. Hey, if you touch another key, you gonna owe me rent money.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que
in the name of Jesus, I command you to leave. There it is. All office furniture, 16% off. Huh? That's way more than you get at any Macy's or any Ross. In the name of Jesus. Yeah, that's real. You ain't gonna get that at a Burlington's Coat Factory or nothing. You son of a bitch. You slut. You lit liquor. Hey, now it's racism.
No tienes derecho de estar aquí.
You have no right to be here. Hey, that's right. Let him know to check his privilege. You check your goddamn privilege to be in this house. Huh? Probably ain't wiped your feet at the door or nothing. Don't you play it. Either that, it better be Bruno Mars if you do play it. Baby, leave your purse open. I'ma leave your purse open. Baby, leave your purse open, girl. I'ma leave your purse open, hoping that you just got paid, you got some money, and you got your car keys on you. Oh, that was the right note. Yo, nigga, hey, look, that's kind of scary. Cause that was the right key that I was singing in, I think. Cause the next note was like, cause I'ma steal all that too. And that was the right key for that. We gonna listen to it again. On God, it was. Hey, I told you. Yeah, you might have to edit this one out. I don't trust any of this. Nigga, that was physical too. He pushed that bitch down. That nigga waited. No. Absolutely not, children.
Appearing to be fed up with the supposed spirit, the man tells the spirit to leave at once, but after having done so, a piano key is seemingly pressed by an unseen force. The man quickly rushes out of the room in a panic frenzy. It was now clear to him that something was provoking him. But as if that wasn't obvious enough, 4 days later, this happens. It's 3 in the morning when the man and his girlfriend, who was staying the night, wake up to strange noises. What happens next leaves them highly unsettled.
See, at this point, I'd have called my mama. Hey, yo, look, mama, I done offered the ghost 16% off. He ain't taking it. I ain't got no more coupons for Brothers and Scope Factory. 316, that's the winter hour. Shit. Oh, you better move. Shit, man, I'd have been at my mama's house. Listen what? You got hoes? You got women there with him? You got bitch? Oh, you gonna let the hoes get haunted too? I'm not gonna lie. I would let my females come over my house. If my house is haunted, yo. What are we doing? Hey, Phyllis, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. Hey, baby, I'm gonna need you to. Hey, look, baby. You say you're a feminist. If you're really secure in your masculinity, you go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. And whatever you do not be afraid to put mayonnaise on that shit. This is not the time to be playing the piano, whatever this damn ghost name is. I'd have named it Franklin. Damn it, Franklin, get your shit together. Get your shit together, Frank. Shit. Oh, that's something in the kitchen. Yeah, hey, all office furniture, 35% off, bro. On God. All office furniture, 35% off. Hey, look, I can't do no lower than that. Anything lower than that, I'm going in my own pockets, bro. I got kids. I got 7 women. I got 7 kids by 11 different women. Shit. This nigga playing jingle bells. It's not Christmas. This nigga playing Christmas shit. Hey, you better get it together. You better not be in the good church. You better not be in the kitchen. Reveal yourself in the name of Jesus. Hold on now. That's not the right. No, look. Hey, all office furniture 55% off. If you don't reveal yourself, I hate dudes who streak. I was flashed once at a really big Hollywood party. I ain't been right ever since. I ain't never been back to a Hollywood party. He was a white guy. We were shooting a skit. Oh shit. There's something on the floor. Did the ghost piss on us? Oh. No, he didn't R. Kelly. It's a cup. Okay. No R. Kelly. You ain't gone through the good china? Wow, Frank. I would have expected this from some shit like Casper, Frank, but not.
Strangely, the wind chimes move on their own, and the kitchen appears to be ransacked. Yet according to the man, no signs of forced entry were seen anywhere in the house. Further adding to the strangeness, the man says that his girlfriend felt very ill only minutes after this incident. Whether or not this had something to do with her sudden illness is unknown. But consider
it's a well-known fact. You look it up in any book. If your girlfriend's ever not feeling good in any way, shape, or form, that's when you gotta mate. You gotta mate on her, and that usually
Considering what happened only days later, the man can't help but think that the spirit was responsible for this. It's late at night, and the man is once again woken up by mysterious noises when this is
Had to hold the
captured.
laugh in. Still got the tears. Ah, that was a good laugh. These tears aren't from fear. At least not yet, they're not. Hello? Hello? Look, I'm not doing this one. I'm not doing this today. I got kids out. We got kids out this bitch. Okay? You have to get your shit together, Frank. It's either pay rent or stop scaring the shit out of the white women I bring back to the house, goddammit. Okay? Yes, it is easy getting drunk white women back to the house, but it's hard getting them to take their titties out respectfully if you keep throwing shit in the kitchen whenever I put the movie on. Okay? You're ruining Godzilla versus King Kong, the new empire. Alright? She was just getting ready to take off her pantaloons. What's that? Stop it! Ah! Well, that might be the scariest clip I've ever seen in my life. I'm no longer laughing anymore. Well, at least I'm not. All offers. Look, nigga, you can have all the furniture you want, bro. It's all free.
Without warning, the sound of footsteps charging at full throttle can be heard heading towards the man before being attacked by an unseen presence. Scared stiff, the man stands in silence while trying to process what just happened. He then picks up his phone and ends the video here. Although undoubtedly strange, viewers find it stranger that the man doesn't turn on the lights in most of these incidents. But the reason for this, according to him, is that the lights for most of the rooms are located at the main entrance, which he stays away from as he's too scared to approach. Whether ghost or not, the man continues to pray and read passages from the Bible in the hopes that doing so would get rid of the strange presence that haunts him.
You might need an exorcist after that one, bruh.
In early January of 2023, a woman named Nancy Malkin had a very strange encounter with something in her child's bedroom. Nancy says that the reason she had went up to her son's bedroom in the first place was because she saw something quite unusual on the security camera that's placed in his room. She had woken up from a nap before looking over at the camera's live feed and seeing a strange orb flying around her son's toys. It would seem to zip around in a strange way and react to objects it touched as though it had a mind of its own.
I got the life scared
Now,
out of me.
Nancy
That's
had
not
been
that
looking
bad.
at this
All right.
orb for quite some time. More than 5 minutes have passed since initially spotting the mysterious orb, and still, it continued to float around in the same spot. Now, curious as to what exactly was being caught on camera, she walks over to her son's room, but
I might need life alert after that last one. I don't know about these videos no more, bro. I don't know about this one at all.
strangely finds nothing there. Nothing visible could be seen with her naked eye, but on camera, she could still see the ball of light floating around the same spot. In this short clip, Nancy's observing the orb via the security camera's live feed on her phone. Mind you, that without the phone, she can't see anything in person. While looking at the live feed, she sees the ball of light moving frenetically. Watch.
Oh, it's Tinkerbell. Oh, that's soothing. Oh, yeah, that looks like some shit off of Fantasia. Oh, yeah, that feels nice. Oh, that's some shit like Fern Gully. Yeah, that movie had cartoon fairies in it. Oh, yep. Yeah, there it
Now
goes.
at one point,
Oh, that's
Nancy
nice.
starts to communicate with the orb. She tells it to touch her hand when something pretty interesting happens.
That's better.
The orb quickly moves away from her hand as though she had scared it.
That was close.
Nancy decides to leave this mysterious orb alone and call it a day. The orb continues to fly around the same spot even after she goes. But only minutes later, after rechecking the camera, the orb is no longer there. It has simply vanished. Ever since recording this, the orb hasn't shown itself again. Nancy believes that this mysterious orb might have been the spirit of a child as it kept floating around her son's toys.
You sure you ain't got lightning bugs, bitch?
Perhaps it just wanted to play with them, as Nancy states. But whatever it might have been, she claims that this mysterious orb was intelligent as it responded to everything she did. To this day, she still questions what this ball of light was doing inside her son's bedroom. There's an apartment in Poland where something very strange has been going on. The man who lives there claims that whenever he's by himself, he can't help but feel as though someone else is inside. When his roommates are gone and he has the place to himself, weird noises happen out of nowhere. Now, what makes these occurrences extra strange is that they always seem to happen during the nighttime. Knowing when they usually occur, the man has his phone ready in hand and proceeds to record the following video. No one else is home when this is captured.
What time is it?
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu
Oh my god!
cały czas coś
Why? What do you want from me? Nigga, I would really yell that in real life, bro. That's real. If it was this bad, bro, hey, what do you want from me, nigga? Shit. Damn. I just go back to sleep. Nigga. That's funny. It just reminded me of a scary movie. What do you want from me? Nigga. Oh, damn. Yeah, when I get scared, I get funny, man. Now, I don't know about this one. It's really hood, bitch. Why, you gonna run up my water bill? Oh, so you're still the wet bandits. Is that what you're the ghost? You're the ghost of the wet bandits? Sons of my bitches. They got roaches? Oh, you know what's going on. Oh, you know what it is. Hey, look. Hey, look. That's what it always does, isn't it? Were you allergic to light? You little shit.
Mysteriously, the bathroom faucet is left running as though someone or something had turned it on. The man shuts it off while seeming confused as to how it turned on by itself. He heads back to his room when eerily the light switch, which he just turned on, is immediately turned off. It seems that whoever or whatever was on the other end of the hall had switched off the light. Now, this wouldn't be the end of it, as only a few nights later, something just as creepy happens. It's nighttime when the man recording hears banging noises outside his door. With his heart pounding in his ears, he records this.
Nie, ja pierdol.
Don't say that. Don't let it in there. Hey, some of these ghosts are perverts. Don't you do that. He meant him, not us. Don't fuck us, fuck him. I'm not. Hey, don't give it commands. Shit, bro, you gotta tighten up. Especially your sphincter. Don't be offering anus to these ghosts. And they'll never leave. Did you move the toilet?
Co jest, kurwa?
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the man peeks out from his bedroom, peering into the darkness of the hallway to see if anyone's there. Finding nobody inside the bathroom, the man quickly walks back to his room, but stops in his tracks upon noticing the sudden mess in the kitchen. Appearing as though a massive earthquake had struck the place, the man runs back into his room in full terror before ending the video. What happened that night has left him shaken up. It's unknown if the man continues to live inside the apartment, as no updates or new videos have been posted. But as with most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something living inside this man's apartment? Or might there be an explanation for all that's happened?
That'll teach you to conserve money on your water bill.
In this next video, two friends are hosting a live stream when something pretty spooky is captured live. Now, the two boys in this video often do live streams while playing video games late at night. It just so happens that this particular incident took place during an all-nighter, where around 5 in the morning, a strange noise is heard in the kitchen. The two usually play in the living room, so the noise was close by when it happened. The boys thought it was a family member who was grabbing a morning snack, so they shrugged it off and didn't think much of it. But later on, something happens that grabs their full attention and prompts them to end the live stream immediately. While playing in the dark, this happens.
Oh, hijo, dale. Cierra la cola, no abra la cola. Dale. ¿Qué es esto? Hijo, te siento un niño por ahí. ¿Qué va? Anda a cerrar. Mirá, cerrar, tú era. Iba a cerrar, imbécil. Las 5 yo. Las 5 yo.
Shit. Man, they both froze.
At first, the fridge door seemingly opens on its own, as though someone had gone over to grab a snack. At least that's what the two boys thought, considering that one of them has a brother who wakes up around this time to cook something up. Thinking that he left the fridge door open by accident, one of them gets up to close it. But as they walk back, this happens. A chair swiftly moves on its own by more than a few inches, causing both friends to freeze in their tracks. It was at this point that they both knew that something unexplainable had occurred, something supernatural. Viewers believe so too, but as always, I'll let you be the judge on that. Had something paranormal occurred, or had something else happened here? Now, the following video was submitted to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. They further mentioned they took this video in 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with someone that they caught this. They state that the person they were talking to wanted to see the mess inside their godmother's house, as apparently it was pretty messy. But unbeknownst to them, it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
She's a straight hoarder. You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
You can't see this yet, can you?
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She's got, I don't know, she's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
No, I can't. It says that it's interrupted.
Like, she keeps everything. She's really well off too, but...
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Hold on. She's got a lot of money. She's just, like, she's really cheap and she keeps everything. This is her house.
Like something out of a horror movie, a pale-like face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears for only a few seconds, during which the face can be seen moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in 2001, but ever since then, strange things have happened. While some believe that this may have been his spirit, others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever had been there has yet to be known. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video takes place inside a clinic where a couple of nurses swear that something unexplainable was caught on camera. This footage was captured by a staff member who likes to document funny moments that happen at work. But despite having plenty of footage of employees having fun, it's the following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
I mean, that was clear though. Like that was super clear.
Here it goes again.
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
You think it's funny? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness of this incident. Only a few days ago, before this incident, a different employee captured this.
Look what I can do. Look what our office ghost can do.
Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it. What the f***? Stop. Stop. Move it, come on. Can you knock it down? You can knock it down, come on. Y'all, come on.
Wow, peer pressure is a thing. Look at him coach this ghost into doing crimes.
Y'all, that box is f***ing moving. I can't even say this right. Come on. Stop. Nope. 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 We're done. We're done.
A box seemingly moves on its own, as if someone was nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief. This occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to believe that the clinic is haunted. They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these two clips. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Very haunted. Very haunted.
On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children. This is her footage. Watch.
Yeah. Be careful. Snoopy.
Boo! I stand corrected.
Be careful, don't fall.
This baby just said help. Help?
Now, Veronica writes that she didn't hear the screams on camera till much later. It was only after playing the footage from the cam that she heard it. According to her, a woman's voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear this when it happened baffles her, but the fact that it came from downstairs where her child was alone makes her feel very unsettled. Without knowing where the voice came from, she continues to be on edge, hoping that it doesn't happen again. Family are asleep. His daughter is woken up by something. According to the daughter, she had seen a shadowy figure inside her room. Her reaction can be heard on camera.
What's up, Berserkio?
This is what was caught.
Hot Cheeto popcorn. I love hot Cheeto popcorn, Jaden. Oh my God. You respect my marshmallow built females. Oh my God, bro. But yeah, oh. The fuck?
As stated by the daughter, she had seen the silhouette of a figure inside her room, causing her to react the way she did. She further adds that around the same time, her clock radio had turned on by itself. Given all that occurred, one can understand why she was totally freaked out.
She scared the hell out of me.
Needless to say, the family was also shaken up by this.
Will I go to a haunted house?
This hadn't been the only incident that's made him feel scared,
don't mess with
as
Ouija
something
boards.
pretty strange had taken place
demons.
a few weeks prior.
That's real, Republic.
It's 3 a.m. when suddenly the following is caught on camera.
That's real, Asian kid. That's real. This way, the kid. What's going on? What are we looking at? Question mark what? They ain't shit.
As stated by the father, they have no clue as to where the sound came from, but whatever it was, it definitely unsettled them. All in all, the family doesn't know what to make of this. There has yet to be more videos.
Yeah, you gotta
uploaded by
move
the
out
father,
after that one, bruh.
But until then, the
Yeah, you
situation
gotta move
of
out
this
after that one,
family
bruh, for real,
remains
for
a
real.
mystery.
I don't do none of that. I buy you a bag of Cheetos if you go in a haunted house. Bruh,
In a previous
I'ma
video,
need
I talked about a mother
500
who
bags
bought a
of hot
house
Cheetos
that
to
she
go in a
believes is
haunted house, bro.
haunted. The mother
Real
is
talk.
known as Jen Barari, and ever since moving in, her family has not been able to sleep at night. It seems that it's always at night that strange things occur. From Jen's daughter waking up in the middle of the night and staring at something that isn't there, to a swing set in which one of the swings moves on its own while the rest stay motionless. Viewers seem to think that Jen is experiencing legitimate paranormal activity. Yet, it was just recently that Jen had posted a video of another strange
Can't stop.
occurrence. And just like the rest,
Won't stop.
this one is pretty unnerving. Jen is lying in bed as she watches TV
Bad boy, nigga.
when something else catches her attention. Mind you that no one else had been inside the house as her family was gone for the night. The following is the video she took.
Jose G. Yo. What are we doing? There's nothing there. What happened?
There it goes.
Motherfucker,
I
what?
see it.
All of this. I pop on a dance floor over there. I'll play house music.
Let's not have some big vocal display. I'd rather we just do something simple and intimate. All I need is you, justice of the peace.
What the hell is going on? Help us. Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, I'm gonna need you to take the wheel. I can't do this. BHD can't do this one. I can't do none of this. Is that a face back there?
My camera is trying to focus on something.
Is that a face, my nigga?
Well, you need me. I restored it, but you let the world. Weary of the world, Jeremy.
I think I found your boy.
Weary.
Holy shit.
What was that?
Thanks.
What was that? Help!
Although this incident has left Jen very unsettled, she
Okay, I'm going to rewind that one, man. Y'all, I didn't even hear it. I lost everything once the sound happened.
I think I found your boy.
Weary.
Holy shit.
Somebody throwing rocks? Who's throwing shit clumps? Who's throwing PlayStations?
Thanks.
Son of a bitch. Like, disrespectful, you know?
Although this incident has left Jen very unsettled, she continues to stay in this house as she won't let any ghosts drive her away. However,
if I ever see, if I
accident
never
that
see
night
some
wasn't
paranormal
creepy
stuff, it'd be
enough,
too soon.
something pretty
Yeah, you
terrifying
gotta move out of
had
that
occurred
for real,
a few
for
days
real, Prism.
before. This fairly new incident might just be the most unsettling
Don't try to
out of
buy
all
me one
occurrences
bag of hot
that have
Cheetos
taken
going to a
place on the
haunted house.
property.
It's terrible.
Jen is alone at home when all of a sudden
hose
a strange noise is heard coming from upstairs. The noise seems to be coming from inside her bedroom closet, which is directly above her.
Because most
She
dudes
proceeds
get
to check out
mad
the
when they hear
noise
me
and
talk
captures
about how to
this.
date women anyway. Most dudes just get butthurt. Women aren't like that. They're not all like that. They're queens. My girl's different. My girl's not like that. Close. No. Other room door close. No. I have mega mind abilities inside of my mind. Demon Princess says she's bi. That's what's up. You know what I mean? Girls like girls where I'm from. Girls like girls where I'm
Oh my God,
from.
if you guys could feel like my heart pounding through my chest.
Feel your heart pounding. Is that is that your vagina? Can we feel your heartbeat?
Hello?
Can we feel your heartbeat through your vagina? Jen stomps foot.
I feel like an animal.
Ooh. We gonna edit that out. I'm not good with people running at me, man. I got black people reflexes, all right?
I feel like an animal. Yo.
Run, bitch! Get out of there, baby!
After having stomped her foot, someone or something can be heard running towards Jen. Naturally, she was left totally shook.
Bruh.
Many viewers, including herself,
Hella
think perhaps that someone is living inside her house, as there appears to be enough space for anyone to hide inside. But given the other strange occurrences, it seems more than likely that something else had been caught on camera. But of course, as with all videos, I'll let you be the judge. Could it be that Jen is actually experiencing
Bowman, are you
paranormal
always like
activity?
this?
Or is there
Hey, yo,
something
Ashley,
else going on?
I don't think my girlfriend would like you having a crush, would like you flirting with me, man. For real, Ashley. I don't think my
This
girl would
next
like you
video was
flirting with me.
posted by Steve Ballard,
You know what I mean?
who was exploring an underground tunnel when something quite
go.
unsettling was caught on camera. At the time of this recording, Steve didn't see anything strange, and neither did his friend, who was also with him at the time. It was only after reviewing the footage that he saw whatever it was that appeared on camera. Even though he doesn't recall seeing anything unusual, there were certain moments
dude,
during
I
the
would've flew
exploration
out the
that he found a
wall
bit
like
strange.
like a cartoon,
For one,
real,
his
Miss
flashlight, which was fully charged, was immediately drained of its battery upon entering a particular section of the tunnel. But by far, the weirdest
Why wouldn't my
incident
girlfriend
was when
like you
Steve had
flirting with
felt
me,
as though
Ashley?
someone was breathing down his neck. And it
My
couldn't
girl-
have been his
my
friend,
girlfriend
as he
violent,
was
man.
keeping his
She too
distance
violent.
behind
You don't-
Steve.
Anytime a
Although
girl look
quite
at me,
strange,
she be trying
it's
to
the
fight the
following
girl every
footage
time,
that's way
man.
more creepy. Steve and his friend are exploring a
Every
hidden
time.
passage when the following happens.
My girl get mad when females.
Be sure to look
I mean,
closely
man, it
for
don't
this
make no
one,
sense.
as it happens real quick. This is what they caught.
Don't make no damn sense. She gets so mad. It don't make no sense. Yeah, I mean.
It's kind of weird.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Really smart. Really.
I wouldn't be doing this in the first place.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Oh my God. I saw that. I wouldn't be doing this in the first place. Hell no, dog. I don't do none of this. Nigga. Nigga.
Yeah.
I love you, Blast.
Like I don't know.
That's understand. That makes sense.
Felt cold walking down this
You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Ashley, where you from, yo?
Show itself just.
Where you from, homie?
Yeah. Now watch.
This nigga dial on her ass as she has her only toes. That's just different. That's just different. I'm a born again.
It seems as though
I'm a born again
someone
virgin.
or something
you know what I
had
mean?
passed quickly in front of Steve and his friend.
Favorite
After
tat.
seeing this clip, Steve now believes more than ever that the tunnel is haunted. But the question is though, what exactly is haunting it, assuming it's something paranormal? Although it's not clear if a ghost was caught on camera, the clip itself is nonetheless
Bro, that's
pretty
a
creepy.
ghost. I don't care what nobody say. That's a ghost.
Reddit user Memento Mori had posted a video that was taken
Yo.
outside his house.
Dressed
The
to
footage was
perfect.
taken by a security
Says that
camera
Ashley
installed
is
in
ready
front
to
of his
catch the
property.
fade.
However, the video
Bruh,
itself has left
that's
him
hilarious.
spooked. In the
I don't
video,
be fighting no
something
women,
very
man.
odd was
That's
captured.
women are
It wasn't until the day
scary.
after that he
You know,
posted
hell
the
have
video
no
on
fear
Reddit
like a
in the
woman-
hopes that someone could explain the footage. But for some unknown reason,
Mad, I guess.
the video has since been removed.
Oh, they took it
Some
off of
believe
YouTube.
that the user had taken down the video for the reason
Nigga.
that no one was really giving an explanation.
Yo, Demon Princess, you still you say you're
others
still a
believe
virgin?
That the video is cursed and was taken
That's
down for
cool.
that reason.
You know what I mean?
Although we don't know if that's the case, the video itself is creepy. Take a look at this clip and see what you think.
It's like size wrong size key in the keyhole. Yo, JCM. Yo, Hadio says, I love orange. You guys are hilarious. Bruh, a female will hit you where it hurts. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that, Ghost. That's not good. Definitely not good. Hurts most in the balls. My friend was asking about earlier.
In the
He's
middle of the
21.
street,
His
a faint
girlfriend is
image
38.
of what appears to be a woman can be seen manifesting out of thin air while walking towards the house. Viewers believe that a ghost was caught on camera, while some believe that a person was caught instead. According to them, it's the
Hello,
camera's quality
Juicy.
that makes them look like an apparition.
Oh
Although
my
that might
God.
be the case,
It's good,
it
though.
still doesn't explain the odd appearance of this supposed person. Whoever
Demon
or
Princess, me
whatever
too.
this
It's
is,
hard out
seems
here.
to be wearing an old-fashioned dress in what looks to be late at night with no one
Sounds
else
like you
around.
need
It's
Astroglide.
the context of the video that
Demon
makes it strange.
Princess, you're,
But as always,
you're an ass.
what do you think?
You were an
Had a ghost been
asshole.
caught
You're
on
hilarious.
tape, or
You are a
was
hilarious
something else
asshole.
captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, the following photo comes from Pablo
actually
Q,
an introvert
who
and can't
writes,
pool.
"Here's a picture I found. The kid in this photo is me, and the person behind me is my grandma.
Who's my
We were
favorite?
posing for a photo,
my favorite
but it
stand-up
looks like
comedian?
somebody photobombed our picture. That somebody doesn't look normal to me.
Bill
This
Burr.
is the photo they took.
It's like, oh my God, what the hell is that in the background? It's like a tie between Bill Burr and Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle.
It was only after finding this picture many years later in his grandmother's house that he noticed something odd about the image. According to his grandmother, no one else was inside the house except them and Pablo's grandfather, who took the photo. Now it could be that this mysterious figure is actually Pablo's grandfather, whose reflection was caught in the mirror. But upon
I tried
closer
to hit on a
examination,
Latina
Pablo
janitor
states
in her
that the
20s.
figure
That's a good
shares no
idea, Berserk.
resemblance to his grandpa.
I don't like guys who
That
talk
being
with their
said,
sausage.
if this wasn't his grandfather, then who or what had been caught in the picture? In this last video, a father is playing with his child when something disturbing is seen in the background. There isn't much info on this video, but it speaks for itself. This
You remember
is
Bobby
what was
Joe?
caught.
I've heard you get a lot more respect. That's cool. Now, I don't do stuff to get respect, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, there's no point. You know, you know what I mean? We on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on here chilling. I'm not on, you know what I mean? I'm chilling. Is there somebody in the window? The fuck? That was a person in the window. Whose white baby was that in the window? Whose goddamn white baby was that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh! It's another one? The first one didn't have eyeballs. Motherfucker. Hey, what's up? I
Towards
love
the end of
Carly
the video, if you look close enough, you can see what appears to be a face
What's up,
suddenly
Anthony?
appear out of nowhere in one of the windows.
By
But
sending
then,
me pics
immediately afterwards,
talking about
another
it,
face can be
well,
seen in a different window.
A complete stranger.
It seems that the
Yeah.
father hadn't noticed the two faces
I don't know
until
anybody
looking
who
back
does
at the
that,
footage.
honestly.
But, as with all videos that don't have enough information,
Yeah, that's understandable,
we can't
you know what I
be
mean?
sure if
No
the
one
footage
likes
is
anybody-
real or not.
Set off the security alarm on one of our properties 2 nights ago. This is the footage we found after nothing was stolen.
Oh, motherfucker, what? Like you just walking through the crib? No, he didn't. He's gonna walk through the shit. And use condoms. Always use condoms. That's my other advice. Never hit anything raw. Bro, I've dated girls for 5 years and never had sex with them raw. You know
Now,
what I'm
if you
saying?
thought that was creepy, wait till you hear this. The police came and found the alarm system ripped off the wall. Lots of spooky stuff has happened in that house. That's why we had the security installed. Could this be a case of poltergeist activity, or is this something else? What do you think? Let me know down below. A construction operator was recording the moon to show his kids, as it was pretty big that night. But little did he know that he'd be capturing something pretty creepy as well. Check this out.
How creepy is it?
moon is. It's really big.
The loader acted like it was something. What the fuck are you driving, nigga? My nigga, you pushing a bulldozer, bro?
No.
What's going on?
Come here.
I don't get it. Oh! Oh, no. That's all the way bad, bro. I'm doing good, Vampire Miranda. You know what I mean? How you doing, yo? How you doing, Vampire Miranda?
What makes this even more strange is that this took place at a location
Pro tips
where
from
no one
BlastphamousHD.
resides.
Y'all welcome, man.
The house you see in the background is
I remember
actually a
asking
model
the girl
home and is not open to the
And she
public.
just laughed in my face.
Two things
Yeah.
come to mind when I see this video. One, this might be someone who was hiding
Thanks
until
for
the
the advice.
operator
That
came.
would help. You're welcome,
Or two, this might be
Junior
something
Horror
else,
Freak.
perhaps something paranormal, which many viewers seem to think. But as always, I'll let you decide as to what this might be.
But yeah, contrary to not popular belief, man.
There
like,
not that much information on the following video,
Unless
but
you
it's
all
still
get taught,
nonetheless
man,
pretty
like,
creepy.
figuring
Take a
out
look.
how to plug females, bro. Good luck, nigga. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, hell no. Nigga.
An apparition passes by really fast behind the camera. The only piece of information on this video is that it took place inside a dining room. But regardless, the video
Hell
itself
no.
is enough to have you looking over your shoulder. Ricky Velasquez was checking out a cabin
that shit
located
wild,
in
ain't
the
it,
middle of
Miranda?
nowhere. The cabin was abandoned, so Ricky went over to conduct a paranormal investigation. But upon arriving, Ricky sensed that there was something off about the place. He didn't like it, but he continued the investigation. However,
I don't want to pee my
something
pants.
terrifying happens that almost causes him to leave the site.
I'm not even gonna say nothing about that one. Ricky is using a spirit box.
¿Cómo te llamas?
I see my home. Oh my God.
Uy, yo espero que se haya grabado eso. Oh.
We all hope you caught that one.
Oh, no mames.
Soon after this happens, Ricky searches around to see if anyone else was inside besides him. He couldn't find anyone,
I mean,
unfortunately,
at the end of the day,
but lucky for
I
him,
don't have the
this
blueprint
meant
to
that he
find the
probably
perfect
caught actual
relationship.
footage of something paranormal. Jackie Bartlett posted the following picture and writes, "This was taken from my neighbor's backyard.
Yeah. Oh, hell no.
I honestly have no idea what this is.
Oh, hell no.
The thin physique and shadow-like appearance make me think that this might be a ghost or another entity. If that's the case, then this has got to be the most slender-looking apparition I've seen. Talk about Slender Man."
Yeah, most likely moved. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, Miranda, it definitely moved.
Justin Melson
You know,
posted a strange video on his
1,000,000%.
channel, as it was unlike any of his other videos on filmmaking. Melson writes, "This video was captured during a vacation my mom and I took during last December. We've been holding on to it for our own reasons. I know this is a channel based on filmmaking, so it's easy to believe that this was altered in some way. Our cats were very aggressive and on edge as soon as we arrived back home. We checked our security camera to see if something unusual happened, and to check the footage of our house sitter, who is a good friend of mine.
Is it Slender Man?
Nothing
My
was
nigga said
found
Slender
besides
Man.
this disturbing clip.
The fuck is a Slender
Here's the video
Man?
he uploaded."
Vampire Miranda, this nigga said, "Is it Slender Man?" Oh shit, I didn't even know he was insulting. Ooh. Yo, that cat. That's some thug shit. Sitting back on his hind legs and shit. That's so cool. Dude Man Gaming. Okay, other cat comes in. And the door closed by itself. Yeah, that can't be good.
In case you missed it, there's a shadow that passes by the room, which by itself
That's
is
what's
pretty
up, Alexander.
creepy. But what do you think this might be? Let me know down below. Angelo Bonacorso was exploring the King George Inn in Ontario, Canada, which is a place that is known
I'm
to be
not finna
haunted.
freak out.
As he was getting
That's
ready
what's
to
up.
conduct a paranormal investigation, this happens.
That's good. Yeah, you shouldn't freak out when you see wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong. Hey, what's up, Naz? Naz Dragon?
Yeah.
I hate these old looking houses, bro. I hate old houses.
I mean, we know there was nobody, like, who could have come up here.
Loud, like it just happened in front of us. Hello?
Time to run. Great.
Here?
I'm gonna bring the holy water.
Bro, I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm not sleeping in your room.
Now that's creepy. Facebook user Thea Taylor was looking over at security footage from the night before and saw something that scared the living daylights out of her. The person you hear in this video is Thea's husband.
7/2 of 2020. We apparently caught an apparition going to the neighbor's house, going left to right by the trash cans, and in the middle of the driveway, this figure or apparition dissipates. Apartment. There it is. Walking. No legs.
Hell no.
And she disappears.
Oh.
If you see, nobody is going into this apartment right now.
Oh.
And a vehicle drives by. Nobody.
Nobody,
there.
baby.
There's nobody there to be found anywhere.
Give you what you need.
Very odd.
Nobody
What's your thoughts on that?
who can lay your
How
body
strange.
down.
As Thea's husband stated,
Nobody,
what are your thoughts on this?
baby. And the band keeps playing on.
Marissa's Messes was filming herself while cleaning when something really weird happens.
Y'all
The
ever heard
video
that song
pretty much
by Keith
explains
Sweat?
what's going on.
That song's fire. Ooh, she got the Fortnite hairdo. I was getting shots for a TikTok I had planned on doing.
That's up. Hello?
So what do you think? Was it a
That's
coincidence
wild.
that both the light and the breeze occurred simultaneously? Or was this something else? Something beyond explanation?
That's what's up, Alexis. She
This
said that's
final
a
clip
classic.
comes from Ricky Velasquez, who besides exploring an abandoned cabin, explored a rundown building in a ghost town known as Bajos de Mimiagua. According to the few that live there, this location is a hotspot for paranormal activity. Knowing this, Ricky wasn't surprised to have captured something beyond belief. It was only after rewatching the footage that he noticed what he caught. Take a look.
Venir aquí siempre es algo impactante. No sé
Yeah, don't say hello, just run.
Esa. ¿Cómo explicarles esa noche?
Oh my God, that is a person that moved.
Esa noche que estuve aquí.
That motherfucker moving.
Sentimientos encontrados.
Motherfucker.
Someone or something appears to be lurking outside the building. Viewers think that this might be the ghost of a child that used to live there. But of course, what are your thoughts on this?
That's a ghost of a fully grown man.
Now this next video was submitted to me by Christian Breen, who just received a strange video from a friend. The friend in question is known as Amanda, and according to Christian, Amanda specializes in talking to the dead. It seems that she's been doing this for a while, so much so that she considers herself as a full-on medium. Given her ability to contact and see the dead, she occasionally gets distracted by things or people that don't appear to be there. In one instance, Amanda was doing a live stream with two friends, when all of a sudden, something from the corner of the room catches her attention.
Word?
Afterwards, things get pretty strange. Watch.
Good?
He drank all of it.
Yeah. You good?
Like 10 minutes this went on. And I'm like, oh my God, could you stop?
Oh, you're looking at your cat.
No, somebody just walked through my kitchen and Bobby freaked out. Did you see him run?
I saw, yeah.
He's still sitting there looking at it.
What is it?
And his, like, tail is
Yeah, I saw his
switching.
tail.
I'll move.
Word?
Is the person still there?
Bobby, you okay? I don't know. It still, like,
I don't
feels
trust
really
this.
weird in here, but I only saw it, like, for a second.
I don't do this.
That's also the same direction that when you said that there were...
We don't do this.
Oh my god, it's Brendan. He's outside now, thank God. Brendan?
No! No!
No, he's not.
Stop, Amanda. No, it's not.
No, he's not. There's literally...
Wait, how'd your door just open?
No one's out there.
You're lying.
How did her door just open?
I'm not.
Is he messing with you?
No.
I don't do none of this. Even the cat don't trust it. Throw the cat at it.
Oh, your mom or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna text
Fluffy,
someone.
don't.
I told him to come down here.
I literally live in the middle of nowhere. You guys saw my door open.
Yes. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Initially
stop
thinking
talking
that
to ghosts,
Brendan,
man.
her husband, was messing around with her, she proceeds to open the door. But like something out of a horror movie, she finds no one there. It is at this point when Amanda instinctually shuts and locks the door. Now it seems that Amanda already felt something wasn't right after seeing her cat act strange. Eventually, she came to fully realize this after seeing no one outside her door. It's as though she felt a dangerous or threatening presence. Now, not much else is known about what happened afterward, but until further info is provided by Christian, who thankfully sent this video, it remains a mystery as to what exactly happened that night.
Nope. I gotta communicate with the living. The living don't do shit like that.
In this next video, a woman is recording her neighbor's house after noticing something very alarming. It appeared that something strange was going on inside her neighbor's garage.
Pikachu in her window?
Now the reason as to why this was unusual was because the neighbor was out of town. They were on vacation, far from home. But strangely, the lights inside the garage had turned on. The woman who took this video was passing by when she noticed this. But as she continued to watch, something happened that chilled her to the core. Take a look.
Quit playing. Don't play. Don't you play with me. No. No! Stop what you're doing. That's not good. At best, you're being robbed by black people. At best. But it's definitely not good. Guys, leave in the comment section down below. If you could be robbed by anybody, including those close to you, who would you want to do the dirty? Who would you want to do the business? Yeah, that's not good, man. You might want to move out of that one. Hell no. 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 None of that. None of that. Stop it. Oh, hell no. Nigga, he looking.
After watching closely to see what was going on, this happens. A figure dashes back and forth in a seemingly frantic manner. It does this for more than a few seconds before suddenly stopping and looking out the garage window. It's as if it was watching the woman who was filming this. If the woman's neighbor was away from home, then who or what was this?
Yeah, nigga, what is that?
As with most videos, this one remains a mystery.
No, it ain't. Move, bitch. Get out the way. I mean, out your house. Move. Get out of your house.
On December 2nd of 2021, at around 9 p.m., affiliates of a Christian church were looking at live footage of something very peculiar that was happening outside their chapel.
They attacking
They
Christians
were looking
now?
at the security camera's live feed to see if anyone appeared on camera, as it was just then that the intruder alarm had gone off.
Word.
They knew that someone had to be there, given that their alarm system had never failed them. But minutes pass, and no one appears. They continue to watch, hoping to see the intruder emerge from their hiding spot. But instead, what they saw was something totally unforeseen. Take a look.
Was it Janet Jackson's news? I like Janet Jackson's news. Janet Jackson is good people when is a good person when she's naked. You know what I mean? That's real. In fact, I would even say no woman is a bad woman if she doesn't have her clothes on. Unless she's like 800 pounds. I can't even, I can't, I'm not that uplifted.
Disbelief, the church members watch closely as one of the side doors opens on its own. It opens ever so slowly and remains open, as if the door was being held. But strangest of all is what ensues. A strange, translucent figure passes through, entering inside the church. The door continues to remain open before immediately closing after the figure exits. The church personnel no doubt believe that something otherworldly had taken place. While there's no definitive answer on what was seen, they still believe that a spirit or something similar had paid them all a visit.
Yep. Huh? He wrote up in there to pass that collection plate around. The good way.
In the following video, a large crowd of onlookers are standing on a bridge looking at something that's beneath them. The person recording this doesn't exactly show what's being seen by others.
Why not?
But based on the facial expressions of those around him, one can assume that something pretty horrific is being witnessed. Now the man behind the camera commentates on what's being seen, but his voice trembles as he talks. It seems that something about this scene is deeply disturbing for him. After giving a vague and somewhat confusing description of this mysterious event, the video cuts to black.
Is it Lil Nas X
But fast forward to only a few weeks later, and surveillance footage of this mysterious incident is posted online, showing the reason as to why people had gathered on this bridge.
Scary.
Take a look.
Is Lil Nas X pregnant again? Like, he's posting pregnancy pics on Instagram again? That's just scary. What's poppin'? Was new Fast and Furious chase scene? Okay. Yep, right off the side, huh? He played it he played it fast and loose. And he got his comeuppance. Sucks, but you know.
As it turns out, a car accident had taken place, or unfortunately, the driver's life was taken upon impact. However, there's something else about this footage that many people can't stop talking about. It seems that something just as unsettling was captured. Only a few seconds after the accident, this is caught.
Did anybody get his shoes? Check his pockets. Oh, niggas, that's the Grim Reaper? Was that the ghost from Jeeper Creeper? Motherfucker, what? That's a scythe in his hand. Nigga!
After looking closely, a dark, shadow-like figure can be seen standing on a truck's bed.
Really?
Although it's hard to tell as to who or even what this might have been, viewers have noted that it seems to be overlooking the wreckage from the car crash. This, along with its physical appearance, have led many to believe that this may have been the Grim Reaper caught on camera. Knowing about this video, it's no wonder why the person recording the previous footage felt very unsettled. The bridge itself has a history of claiming the lives of many drivers, which is why it's been dubbed the death curve. Seeing the wreckage below and knowing about this eerie footage has naturally made those who know about this place feel spooked. But of course, whether paranormal or not, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Was Death himself present at the site of this unfortunate accident, or was something else caught on camera?
That just goes to show you guys, always walk your dogs, because apparently driving that motherfucker dangerous. The more you know. That's real spiel, man.
This next video was posted by a woman named Lorley Gons, who states that something very strange was captured in a video that was taken many years ago. The girl in this clip is Lorley's cousin-in-law's daughter, who was about 10 years old when she took this video. According to Lorley, she was filming herself in her bedroom when something pretty spooky happened. The video starts off with the young girl playing with her toys, doing a show and tell of a kitchen playset she was recently given.
Hola loberistas, hoy estamos en un nuevo video para mi canal y hoy voy a estar mostrando
you better get them easy bake oven,
tenedores,
stovetop stuffing muffins,
Now, as the young girl states, this video is for her YouTube channel, which according to Lorley is solely based on pretend play videos and toy reviews. What was meant to be an innocent pretend play video turned out to be something completely different. Take a look.
Bueno, empecemos. Primero tengo este cuchillo, es muy lindo. Pues tengo esto que es como para cortar pizza, creo. ¿Sí? Pues tengo esto, cuchara, una cuchilla filosa. Ahora tengo dos tenedores así, uno rosita, igual que el cuchillo que mostré al principio. No sé si lo mostré al principio. Y este tenedor amarillo.
I don't like this shit.
Pues tiene, se me está cayendo todo. Perdón.
Run, babies, run!
Dos cuchillos amarillos iguales.
Hey, look, hey, where the Easy Bake Oven muffins at? Come on, bro. I'm tired of looking at your plastic cutlery. All right.
Después, las tacitas. Tengo esta tacita, rosita.
What the hell is a posita?
Esta tacita.
Uh-oh.
Como fucsia.
Come again?
Huevo. ¿Sí?
Oh, shit!
It was promptly after noticing the doll's arm lifting on its own that the girl pauses, turns around, and bolts out in a panic frenzy. Even before this, it appeared that she had already sensed something strange was happening, as if seeing one of her toys suddenly fall by itself wasn't already enough to make her feel unsettled. This happens. Now currently, the girl in this video is 14 years old, but despite how old this video is, it continues to haunt her to this day. Just like Lorelei and others who've seen this clip, they have no idea as to how the doll seemingly moved on its own. It's late in the afternoon when a person lying on a gurney records themselves out of boredom. The video begins with not much happening in the beginning, but it's what happens only seconds later that's terrifying. Now, very little context is given on this clip, but one can see what's going on. As the person records themselves and their surroundings, they capture this.
Oh, shit.
Itu na di pintu.
Oh, hell no.
For almost less than 2 seconds, the person recording captures what seems to be someone or something standing in the corner of the room. Its sudden appearance is made even more creepy by the way it looks. Viewers have noted that it looks extremely thin and palish,
which is
but
racist.
Things become even more unsettling after
Very
seeing
racist.
that the space where the figure was seen is now empty. Feeling immensely terrified, the woman behind the camera ends the video. Very little context is given on this footage, but with or without it, the clip is still quite creepy. At around 2 in the morning, a man named Daniel Palomino was walking alone inside a plaza when something completely unexpected happened. It was actually during a live stream when Daniel recorded this. Now, this is something that he often does during his free time. During late at night, Daniel walks alone while simultaneously live streaming on his phone. However, what happened on the night of September 28th of 2023 has scared him to his core. Like any other night, Daniel was live streaming to an audience who were suggesting places he should visit during his walk. One place that was recommended was an old plaza that's believed to be haunted. Although hesitant at first, Daniel heads over to the plaza after realizing how close he was to the place. But this was a big mistake. After exploring the strip mall for more than a few minutes, things started getting weird.
Me sale ese efecto. Gente, huele quemado. Gente, huele quemado. Huele quemado, no sé si...
Strangely, Daniel begins to smell a burning scent coming from somewhere in the plaza. He tries to find the source of the smell, but gives up before suddenly the scent goes away. Although pretty strange, this occurrence becomes a whole lot creepy after one of his viewers on his livestream tells him this.
No me digan, dicen la leyenda que hay niños que juegan hasta tarde en la Resi. En el Casino Garden que está abajo hubo un incendio y murieron personas.
According to the viewer, there used to be an old casino inside the plaza that caught fire and took many people's lives. Hearing about this left Daniel totally freaked. He just smelled a burning scent and thinks this might have been somehow connected to the fire incident that occurred years ago. Feeling spooked, Daniel immediately starts to head out. But on his way out, something in the distance makes him stop in his tracks. This is what he saw.
Oye, ¿qué es eso?
What is that? Is that a foot?
¿Qué?
Is that a boot? Is that a small baby in a boat? Shoe-sized boat?
¿Qué mierda es eso, weón?
Yeah, it's still there.
O sea, que se acerca, huevón. ¿Qué chucha es eso?
Close. I don't see it.
Oye, me acerco. Ni cagando, voy a grabar algo. Oye. ¿Qué chucha es eso? Está que camina, huevón. Está que camina.
Not sure as to what he was seeing, Daniel starts to back away. According to him, whatever this was, it started moving towards him. Now the video's quality makes it hard to see, but Daniel swears that something small was approaching him. He further adds that whatever this was had a stature smaller than a child's. It was immediately soon after that he turns around and finds another exit, but as if Daniel wasn't already spooked enough, he sees this.
You wanna be like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare and shit?
Gente. ¿Qué pasó? Gente, se apagó todo.
Oh, hell no. I give you that. That's definitely bad.
What appears to be a plush toy is mysteriously placed on the staircase. Yet, it was at this moment when Daniel realized that the toy might have actually been the small figure he'd seen earlier. Not sure how to explain this, he continues to walk away. But then, out of nowhere, a dark figure with a pale face is seen standing near the doll. Viewers of the livestream were just as freaked as Daniel. Just who, or even what, was this? And what was the doll that was apparently seen earlier doing there? Daniel has yet to give any updates on the events of that night. From the mysterious burning smell to the creepy looking figure, there has yet to be an explanation on what was captured. Out of all paranormal videos, it's usually those which involve children that tend to be the creepiest. Whether it's a child who's staring at something that doesn't appear to be there, or describing a supposed friend who can't be seen, this next video is just as creepy as any of those instances. In the following video, a grandmother's looking after her 2-year-old granddaughter when things get strange. The granddaughter is playing on the couch when suddenly her attention gets drawn to something in the dining room.
You're so funny. I can't wait till
freeze-dried airheads. Oh boy.
Summer gets here so we can go outside and play.
I miss Mimi.
I miss you too. I miss you too. What?
Coming.
What? Who's coming?
Here coming.
Who?
Him.
You see somebody back there?
Him.
Who?
Here.
Him?
Yeah.
Where's he at? Is he in our house?
Yeah.
Where? Show me. Where's he at? He's right in front of you?
Yep.
Who is it?
Out.
A guy.
Who's there, mister? What are you doing in our... Where's he at? In the dining
You better
room?
max yourself,
Yeah,
slut.
Show me him. Go show me him. Give me your hand. Take me to him. Take me to him. Show me.
Yep.
The 2-year-old goes on to tell her grandma where this invisible man is located, but it's what she says next that disturbs her grandma.
Wait, let me... Show me. Is he right here?
Yep.
He's in our dining room?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our dining room, mister? What does he look like?
I bug.
He's got bug eyes?
Yeah.
What are you doing in our living room, mister? Get. You go back home. You go back wherever you came from. What's he doing? Come on, you're creeping me out. We're going upstairs. Come on. You're scaring me.
That ain't creepy.
Upstairs.
She said she saw a bug.
You're scaring me. We're going upstairs.
As described by the 2-year-old, this mysterious man has bug eyes.
No.
It seems that this description...
No, she said bug. He looked... So it's like a roach or something. He ain't no dude with no bug eyes. Come on.
alone was enough to freak out the grandma to the point where she had to leave the space. Her granddaughter was convinced that someone was there. Even on camera, she appears to be visibly frightened by the so-called man who was apparently close. Now, even if this was just a case of a 2-year-old acting randomly, her description of the man is frightening on its own. While some believe the bug eyes are indicative of a malicious entity, others think that something else was present.
See, I got some red spray for his ass.
The verdict is yours to make.
I'll lay the spray right on up in his face. See if his bug eyes go through that. Mace.
In this last video, a young girl is recording herself using her cell phone. All appears to be normal, as it looks like nothing unusual is happening, or at least that's how it seems. As the video plays out, something happens in the background that quickly turns this video into something else. This is what was caught. Behind this anonymous girl, a rapid, shadowy figure passes by for just a split second. Slowing the footage, you can somewhat make out the shape of this dark
Scared me so bad I didn't even have time to scream good.
anomaly. Some have stated that it seems to be standing upright while running fast, which makes whatever this was even more creepy. But whether supernatural or not, the video is a total mystery. A security camera records a child who is inside a crib when something downright creepy is captured. The child's mother had posted the following video, as she doesn't know what to make of it. She was in the same room as her son, when out of nowhere, he began to cry. It wasn't until watching the footage that she was left disturbed. The mother writes, "I'm still trying to figure out if the camera glitched or something pushed my baby." This is what was caught.
Oh my God.
The child all of a sudden disappears from the camera's view. It appears that he was pushed over forcefully. The question is though, what exactly had pushed him over?
That's a fight.
The cradle in the back continues to swing as the child vanishes from the frame, suggesting that this wasn't a glitch. If it was, then the swing would have skipped a frame, just like the child had. But, as you can
That was a good joke. I see what you did there.
see, not a single frame is skipped. So then, if this wasn't a glitch, then what was it? No one else is seen in the room except the mother and child, and nothing appears to have pushed him over. As with all videos, it's up to you to decide if this is something paranormal or not.
That's paranormal.
The child's mother has yet to figure that out. But as always, feel free to share what you think.
Move, bitch, get out today. That's my new moving
The
company
following
slogan.
footage shows someone who's alone at home when something terrifying happens.
Move, bitch, get out today. That's my new moving company slogan. We help hoes, skeezers, skig skags, scallywops, hee-haws, and hula hoops.
The person in question is a paranormal investigator named Jordan. Ever since investigating places that are said to be haunted, Jordan can't help but think that something has followed him home. From hearing strange noises at night, to having an episode of sleep paralysis, during which he'd seen what appeared to be a lady with long black hair, Jordan is certain that something is watching him. It wasn't until one night, when he was home alone, that he caught footage of something disturbing. Jordan is recording his dog, when out of nowhere, this happens.
What's wrong? Something there? What the fuck is it? What the fuck? Is this what's going on?
His dog appears to be sensing something, and the EVP seems to confirm that. Then, later in the night, the following happens.
Quit playing. It's worse. It gets worse. What was that?
Why are you following me?
You the one following them, stupid. You the one hunting. You want the ghost hunt, not them. Oh, hell no. This is what you wanted, ain't it? He's your pusher.
Who are you?
You did this. Oh, hell that. Damn that. Hey, hey, huh? Hey, hey. Yep, leave the dog. You better leave the dog. Come on, Fluffy. Fluffy, run. Fluffy, come on, bitch. Oh, you gonna leave the dog? Really? Don't leave the
Jordan has
dog.
encountered what many viewers believe is a malevolent force. And just like Jordan, they too were left spooked. Now, the strangest thing about this encounter is the peeping head in the background. It's unclear as to who or what this could have been, but given what happened in the
Nasty motherfucker freaked out like Drake is. You see him peeping? Yeah, yeah. Like it. Bro, yeah, you don't want to stay there, man. Wake up with all types of burritos in your ass, man. You don't want that shit.
bathroom,
Pray to God.
viewers believe this might be the entity that's been haunting him. Needless to say, this video is pretty strange. I can't think of anything that might explain this, but maybe you can.
Yeah, maybe stop ghost hunting.
What are your thoughts on this? Is this actual footage of a ghost? Or is it something else?
Yeah, I'm thinking you should have been an usher at a movie theater, nigga. Y'all here doing too much. Wanting to hunt
This next
ghosts?
video was posted by Athelaine Sevilla, who received footage of a chilling incident that took place in a foreign country. The footage shows a group of people standing on the street when they see something that terrifies them. We have no idea as to what they're seeing, but whatever it is, it seems to be very unsettling. It isn't until we see the footage from a different angle that we notice what it was that terrified them. This is what they saw. Be sure to look closely for this one, or you'll miss it.
They all saw that shit too. This niggas out here driving Uber ghosts and shit. All right now, hey, leave me a rating. Good stuff. Wasn't that spooky?
Somehow, a bicycle appears to have come out of nowhere as soon as the person on the motorcycle parks his vehicle. Now, some people think that the silhouette seen here might be a spirit of some sort, but this may be somebody whose figure is being distorted due to the camera's quality. What seems to be unexplainable is the bicycle that appears out of thin air. Where exactly did it come from? Viewers can't help but think that this might be a physical manifestation of an entity. But as always, it's up to you to decide if that's the case. As with all videos, this one remains a mystery.
No, you just haunted.
Amanda Biggs suggested the following video and writes, "A family in Colombia had just moved into a new home. The person recording is a member of the family who is showing off his parents' new room. As he records the room, his siblings come storming in to let him know that they just saw something really frightening in the other room. This is what they saw."
Sí, esta es la nueva casa de nosotros, esta es la cama de mi mamá, esta es la cama de mi mamá, esta es la cama de mi mamá, esta ¿qué? Lo dejan grabar. ¿A dónde hay algo? Uy, no, sea serio, no pongan a jugar así que lo asustan a uno. Pero quietos, quietos.
Get in there and look at it, bro.
No, venga, quieto.
Was it a Mexican? Like
No me
a
empujes,
squatter?
no vaya usted, quieto. Mire, sí, no hay nada, son bien mentirosos, de ahí no hay nada, son bien...
¡Oh!
A shadow-like figure can be seen standing in the corner of the room. It's unclear as to what this could have been, but Amanda thinks this might have been a malicious presence. It's not certain if that's the case. One thing is for sure though, whatever this was had to be truly frightening, as the family's reaction seems genuine. But again, I'll let you come up with your own opinion. Ghost or not?
was a ghost.
Watch the video again and decide for yourself. Reddit user Amatsumima posted the following image and writes, "My ex-girlfriend sent this photo to her family chat to announce she reached the hotel safe and chilling." Her brother replies, "Who is that in the mirror?"
Oh!
Talk about cursed images. This is creepy. As with most images, there isn't that much info on this one, which makes it hard to explain. But feel free to share your thoughts. Who or what was inside the hotel room with the Reddit user's ex? The following video was posted by Gustavo Melendez, who encountered something terrifying. Gustavo was cleaning up his yard when he found what appeared to be a skull buried underneath his garden. Gustavo immediately took out his phone and began to record, but as soon as he did, the following happened.
The fuck is that? The fuck? Was that nigga beatboxing? You trying to freestyle in the afterlife? I don't really like that beat though. It's not nice. Be a freak though. Hopefully this goes do not be killing. Terrible beat. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Your beats suck. Maybach music, bitch. Do better.
All of a sudden, Gustavo hears what sounds like somebody banging on his windows. Viewers think that the reason for this has to do with the cranium he found. Perhaps he was disturbing the peace by digging up the remains of this person. Whatever the reason might be, there's no doubting that this is something you'd see in a horror movie. Now, it could be that there was a draft, but what are the chances of that happening immediately after digging up someone's remains? I leave it to you to figure this one out. Is it real or fake? Whether real or not, the video itself is pretty creepy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
I'm listening to Playboy Cardi in my brain before I watch this.
The last stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan.
Hey, come on, bro.
Of course, as you might expect, things take a terrifying turn.
Bro. Hey, look. Hey, look, I'm for real right now, man. Hey, look, can we not? I'm not playing. I don't like this. You showed me this, and it's not good. It's never good. Oh! I just shit myself. We're gonna edit that out. We was gonna edit all that out. Take a lick of my cookie, man. Take it back. I'm glad these are double stuffed with frosting. Because otherwise, this would be a horrible situation. What are we doing right now? Why are we exploring things? Why do we not have a job that we ain't gotta do this?
As the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there. Now, because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage is real or fake. But as always, I leave that up to you to decide.
Hell no. I can't even dance with that on screen, bro. I can't even do
Something watches over.
it. I can't even do it, baby.
Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate an old abandoned nun convent in the south of England. The old building also doubled as an asylum for the mentally ill. The convent/asylum was active from the 1800s all the way into the late 1900s, with over 100 years of dark history. It's not surprising that the building is said to be extremely haunted. One ghostly figure that haunts the building is said to be that of a sad
Man, I've been playing too many Five Nights at Freddy's video games.
nun who is said to still wander the hallways of the old asylum to this day. Alex decides to explore the convent completely alone,
Why,
with
Alex?
nothing but a camera and a flashlight.
Why?
While inside, he gets the overwhelming sense that someone is watching him.
Hello, is anyone here?
Help! Help me! I don't like this. I don't want this. I don't want this at all. I'm not with this guy, by the way. I don't know him. He's doing this, not me. What do we... Help! Help us all! It's over. We're screwed. Bend over and kiss your angels goodbye, Alex.
Hello?
Because you're about to get gaffled. You're about to get fondled with by a ghost, none other than. Goodbye.
Alex hears strange noises and feels like he's being followed. Then he captures something absolutely terrifying.
Word? Well, don't show us, nigga. Don't show it to us. Come on, bruh. You ain't even gotta be all that, bruh. What was that? I saw that. Just keep going. Keep walking. We didn't see that. Keep walking. I'm not even gonna ask, did you see it? Keep going. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to pay. We just gonna have to edit that out, man, because that's pitiful. Man,
Did you see it?
so you think? Did you
The
think?
investigator doesn't even notice, but as he passes one of the empty old asylum rooms, an ominous dark figure seems to be lurking inside. A figure with a creepy resemblance to the shadowy outline of a nun. So could it be that the old nun who allegedly haunts the convent was watching Alex? Well, who knows? But you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Hunting the Unknown. Fire and brimstone. This next bizarre video is a bit of a mystery. The video was shared to the internet without a source, and it's a bit unclear as to exactly what is going on here. The footage shows a dangerous fire near two cars, and something else truly disturbing.
Oh, shit. That's a fire. That baby is fire repellent.
Someone or something can be seen silently walking through the fire,
That's a
seemingly
fire repellent
unbothered
baby.
and unhurt. Eerily, the figure resembles the shape of a small child. Could it be that the fire tragically claimed a victim whose spirit is lost in the blaze? Without a source, we'll just never know. The Woman in White. Musician Eder Olives from Torreon, Mexico is driving home late one night on the Saltillo-Torreon highway when he spots something truly disturbing.
No, I don't want to see it. What's going on? What's about to happen? Nigga, what the hell is that? He's black. Black. He
A
was
woman
football-
dressed in white can be seen running in the emergency lane of the highway, her arms outstretched in a strange way. Some video commenters even suggested that it looks like the woman has no head. Now, Eder Olivas actually thought he might be hallucinating at first, as he was extremely tired from his long drive home.
Damn that.
But later, he checks his dashcam footage, and he is shocked to discover that the woman was 100% real. Eder says he has no idea why a woman would be running down the dangerous and busy highway so late at night. He says that he thinks he might have captured a ghost on camera.
Yeah, I'd say so.
What do you think? Is this encounter paranormal or just weird?
Nah, that's paranormal.
You decide.
Bro. I don't do that.
More than he bargained for. Paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers, a man named Taguchi, who claims that he's been experiencing strange activity in his studio apartment somewhere in Japan. Taguchi explains that 6 months ago he found a very cheap apartment. And you might ask, well, why was it so cheap? It turns out that the previous owner tragically took his own life right where Taguchi would be living and sleeping. But the young man doesn't believe in ghosts, so he happily signs the lease despite the apartment's dark history.
Oh my God.
But then, Taguchi starts to have trouble sleeping. He says that he hears footsteps, voices, and scariest of all, he starts to experience sleep paralysis, during which he sees a distorted laughing face right above him as he lays in bed, unable to move. Tomo and Hiro decide to set up 2 static cameras in Taguchi's home for a month. At the end of that time, they review the month of collected footage. They are shocked by what they find. One night as Taguchi is sleeping, this happens.
Choking him out. Dummy.
Taguchi appears to be suffering from a horrible nightmare as he grabs at his neck, seemingly in pain. He wakes up in an absolute panic. But did you see it?
See what?
A pale figure seems to materialize in the hallway. The apparition appears to be watching Taguchi as he struggles in his sleep. Taguchi finally wakes and the figure disappears into thin air. But there's something even stranger, because his second camera pointed at the hallway loses focus at the exact same time of the incident, and a distorted face seems to appear right in front of the camera.
No! Oh my God! Oh hell no! Oh my God! That's not good.
So could this be the same bizarre face that Taguchi claims he has seen at night? The Omagatoki team believes that Taguchi might be haunted by the spirit of the previous owner. But you can decide for yourself and watch the entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Shake, rattle, and oh no.
Streets, baby.
A music composer named Henning from Oslo, Norway says that for years he has heard strange unexplained sounds coming from his attic. Over time, the strange activity has just gotten worse. So one day, Henning hears noise from his attic door and grabs his phone to record.
Hello?
Salamazoo! No, is that not what that was? We're popping. Brand new beat.
Hello?
Popping. Oh, you about to lose your anus. Don't you go up there. Don't you lose your anus. No.
Hello?
You want to talk to it? You want to talk to it? You want to see what's good? Help! Help, subscribers!
Subscribers, help! Help us! Help us! YouTube director and cameraman. Is it gonna come right back?
The door latched to Henning's attic shakes and rattles around as if someone is trying to open the door. But when Henning snatches the door open, there's no one there. And then the door suddenly slams shut on its own. Now there's very little extra info on this clip. So is it a real paranormal encounter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught on camera. TikTok user Summer, who is a mother of two, lives in a small house in an old town in rural Georgia. Late one night, Summer takes her phone out to record a quick video in her backyard. But she immediately notices something that is absolutely unnerving.
Y'all, I am in my yard. Watch my face.
Oh.
This is not an app doing this. This is my yard.
That's great. You got man
the church
face,
is behind me.
Doesn't look like a grown ass
Watch my
man.
face. Church. You can see straight through me. I kid you not. Look at this. Whoa.
On camera, Summer's face seems to twist and distort into something unrecognizable as she simply moves around in her own backyard. Summer says that she is deeply worried that the strange old church across the street might be the cause of the creepy occurrence. She attempts to find information about the history of the old church, but she hits a dead end and is left with no answers.
Oh, she looked
So
like the
did
guy
Summer
here.
catch a bizarre paranormal visual disturbance on camera? Or just what is going on here?
You were old. Ooh. You're a grown ass man. That's a clown.
The most haunted cemetery.
No.
Popular YouTuber Franco TV is known for exploring terrifying abandoned locations in the US. But for the first time ever, Franco travels south to the country of Peru to investigate the, quote, most haunted cemetery in South America, the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery. The giant graveyard is well known by locals, who claim that the place attracts witches who perform dark rituals with the bones of the deceased. As Frank explores, he finds signs of witchcraft everywhere. Tombs filled with burnt-out candles, voodoo dolls, and bizarre notes. One of the tombs belongs to a world-famous alleged witch, Gregoria Camacho, who died in 1897. Fans from all over the globe flock to her grave to carve their names and leave candles and offerings. And when Franco finds her crypt, something happens that he simply cannot explain.
A witch who was buried here. Now apparently she did good and bad,
that
but
behind
mostly dark stuff. So on the top of her tomb they spray painted Witch of Satan and stuff. But her tomb is actually kind of different from all the others because you could see a skull and bones, which kind of represents something very, very dark. But this is actually her tomb right here. Her name is Gregoria Camacho or Gregoria, something like that. I torture names. And you can see how other witches would carve their names in here and leave candles and trinkets. That looks like it says Camila. And if you look out here, you can see where they put all the candles. It's different from all the others because they put all these candles here and candies. Isn't that...
Yo!
Hello?
Run, man! You better get your fat rear in gear, bro.
What the hell did I just hear?
Run, ho!
It sounded like somebody laughing. Thing is, on the maps, this area is blocked off. So once you walk back here, there's nowhere else you can go. Listen, listen. Hello? Georgina? There's literally no one here.
He ain't even white.
Okay, well, I got creeped out.
Franco hears what can only be described as a sinister and mocking laugh coming from somewhere in the graveyard. And that's not the only strange event that Franco experiences that night. As he searches through open and abandoned crypts, he captures something downright chilling.
Right in there. I don't know if those are the remains. It looks like a sock. There's something tied up. Here, let me zoom in. I'm going to be able to zoom in a lot more on post-editing, so it looks like it could be, there's something hairy there. Huh, that looks like a dead animal or something. Oh, that is so creepy. Alright, I just got the K2 meter. ¿Alguien estás aquí adentro? ¿Tú puedes decirme tu nombre? Oh, look at this. There's X's. You see that? On the side of the wall. Oh, that's interesting. That's something that's kind of seen in Mississippi. When you see X mark, it's like they have something they want you to do, and they call upon the spirit to doing it.
No.
Did you hear it? Franco doesn't notice, but a faint female voice can be heard whispering, "Hola."
You see that?
The giant historic cemetery is also the final resting place for another well-known figure, Ricardo Espiel, a young boy who tragically died when he was only 6 years old. The boy Ricardo is said to be a benevolent and protective spirit. Visitors claim that the boy's ghost grants wishes and blessings to true believers. But when Franco inspects the young boy's gravestone, he captures something downright chilling.
Now I am making my way towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to everyone who comes to him, seeking help. He is a very well-known spirit that protects this graveyard. Well, one, protects it, and two, also offers blessings to everyone who shows up here. I wanted to see if I can read what this says. A la memoria de Ricardo M. Espaillat, sus amigos, 8 de agosto, December 1887.
No.
Ricardo Espaillat, Mariano Mariano Nuevo.
I'm out.
Now, what's more interesting about this is that in the back, you could see all the prayers from everyone and all the blessings. And what's more interesting is that it even says gracias, like pretty much thank you for making these blessings come true. Any blessing you want, it'll be blessed by Ricardo.
A pale, translucent arm seems to reach out from the young boy's grave. But again, Franco doesn't notice. It's only after he posts this video to YouTube that the arm is spotted by some very perceptive viewers. So is this indeed the most haunted cemetery in South America? Let me know what you think. You can watch Franco's entire 3-part investigation over on his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The old Cloon Park estate. Over 100 years ago, Cloon Park, Scotland was a bustling community of shipyard workers and their families. Shockingly, the estate of 430 apartments, a primary school, and a church is now completely abandoned after the shipyard jobs dried up and the workers all just moved away. Curious visitors are warned to stay away because, quote, dangerous things happen at the Cloon Park estate. It is said that many people have lost their lives on the property under suspicious circumstances. But the warnings don't stop ghost hunting teams Scared to Death Zero as they venture out to explore the old abandoned apartments of Cloon Park. At first, they don't experience much, just a few strange noises.
I was dinging and beeping and... What the...
Hell
that window
no!
there?
Hell no!
Yo.
As time passes and the day's exploration turns to night, the team experiences something that shocks them to their core.
Right, that one's open. Yo. Do you see movement then? Move the light. Yo. Yo.
Yo!
Is that?
What the hell?
Yo.
What?
There's someone in that window.
Yeah. You see
Bruh,
that face?
That look like Leatherface.
Second floor, man. No, what's that noise, bro? Oh, it's a red light outside, that, isn't it? Hello? Which one is it?
Check this one.
I can hear somebody.
Oh no.
Someone or something can be seen at a window. The guys head inside and up the stairs, but there's no one there. Just a few creepy noises. Whoever was at the window seems to have just disappeared. The ghost hunting team believes that they captured something paranormal. But let me know what you think.
Yo. Yo. Is that?
That they captured something paranormal. But let me know what you think.
Yo. Yo. Is that?
The monster in the closet.
Oh,
TikTok
shit.
user Jennifer Lynn, her husband, and 3 children moved into a new home back in mid-March. Since then, Jennifer has been busy painting and renovating the house while she is home alone watching over her 3-year-old son, Caleb. But lately, Caleb has started insisting that what he refers to as a, quote, monster lives in one of their upstairs closets.
Where's the monster?
Right here.
Now, Caleb sometimes refers to this, quote, monster as his friend, or as her, and occasionally as him. But this is where things start to get really strange. Because one day, Caleb claims that his, quote, friend is in the tunnel.
Is your friend still here? Is your friend still here?
Why don't you in the tunnel?
In the tunnel? What's she doing in the tunnel?
I said in the chair.
You said your friend's in the tunnel? What color is your friend?
Blue.
She's blue?
Yeah, he's blue today. He's blue.
Now, Mom Jennifer just dismisses it as a child's imagination, because obviously they don't have a tunnel in their home. But the more Jennifer ponders what little Caleb said, she remembers this. It's a small closet, or a storage space, or a crawl space, or something. But certainly something that a child could interpret as a, quote, tunnel. But there's even more creepy stuff going on. Because one night, as Caleb keeps insisting that there is a monster in the closet upstairs, this happens.
Let's go find the monster.
Is it in there?
Huh?
Is the monster in there?
No.
Where's the monster?
And you'll take his room.
What? What?
Take his room.
It's in Caden's room.
Yeah. Go check it. Go check the monster.
Go check on the monster?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Go
What does the monster look like?
It's blue. Go check him.
Oh God, no.
What just happened?
Fire.
What?
I fired him. I fired monster.
Now, obviously, it's spooky enough for your child to be playing hide and seek with his invisible monster friend. But when Jennifer uploads the video to TikTok, her loyal viewers hear something in the video that Jennifer didn't even notice.
Oh God, no.
Jennifer and little Caleb are all alone in the house, but what sounds like a male voice can be heard. To me, it sounds like it could be saying, "This is my place," or "This is my house." But every viewer who watches the video seems to hear something different. So, let me know what you hear. You can watch Jennifer Lynn and her son Caleb's continuing story over on her TikTok page at VixieMCMXCII. Thanks so much for watching. My posting schedule is all over the place, so please hit the subscribe button and also the little bell icon so that you're always notified when a new video is posted. You can follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here, and other things. Hopefully, I'll see you again next time.
Make sure to subscribe to MJV. He the one who do these.
I'm a former Target employee and worked in the clothing department mainly. I worked there for 7 months total, and I liked working there. It was a good job, and most of the coworkers, as well as customers, were nice. But there was one coworker that I had some problems with. It was a guy named Ed, and he worked in the electronics department. Over time, I got to know him a little bit. Not that well, though. There's a lot of turnover at a store like Target, but also many employees that stick around. So the people in all departments that worked there for most of the time that I did, I either recognized or got to know. I only spoke to Ed briefly once or twice for the first several months. I was much closer with many other coworkers. But one time, I was taking my break and was by myself in the break room. I think it was a little bit later at night, and that's why nobody else was in there. Well, just a couple of minutes after I got in there, Ed entered and then started talking to me. He was friendly for the most part and asked me some things about myself, and I was friendly back to him. But then, like 5 minutes into the conversation, he asked if I wanted to hang out with him and suggested that he could come over to my house. Now, I really didn't want to hang out with him, and I especially didn't want him coming over. I said I didn't think that I could, and then I changed the subject because it was kind of awkward. We talked for the rest of my break. Well, it was mostly Ed talking, and I was just listening. Finally, I was back to work. I didn't really see Ed for the rest of my shift that night, but over the next week or two, Ed started to talk to me more and more. He would go out of his way to see me, and he asked me again if he could come over to my house. He was starting to be a bit of a creep, to be honest with you. After that, though, I kind of stopped seeing him. I didn't really think about it until I heard that he had been fired. I didn't get any details on why he had been fired or exactly when.
Hell no.
I also didn't really give it that much thought, other than realizing that he wouldn't be talking to me anymore. So for the next week or so, work went on as usual. But one day, I was not at work, but back home in my apartment. I got a text message from Ed. At first, I didn't know who it was, because I didn't recognize the number. I did not have Ed's number, but I was part of a large Target group chat with a bunch of us coworkers. Anybody in it could see my number, and I guess Ed was still a part of it. He texted me saying that it was him, and told me that he was going to come over to my house. I was thinking, what's up with this guy and going to my house? I texted him back saying, please don't come to my house, Ed. It was nice to work with you at Target, but I don't think we should hang out. I expected him to understand, but apparently he didn't. Now, he didn't respond to what I said, so I wasn't sure if he was mad or not, or if he even read it. But a few hours went by, and that night I was still at home. I lived by myself in my apartment, which was on the first floor of my building. It was probably like 9 o'clock at night when Ed texted me back finally. He said that he was at my house. When I read those words, I instantly started sweating and my heart began racing. How did he know where I lived? Was he really at my house? I started to text back, but didn't know what to say. I went over to my door and looked out the peephole into the hallway. Nobody was there. Maybe he was at my apartment, but not in the building yet. I looked out of my back window as well and didn't see anything. I hoped that he wasn't actually there, but it was a really strange thing to say if he wasn't. Finally, I texted back, telling Ed that I wasn't at home. I thought that maybe that would make him leave if he was here, or deter him from coming over if he wasn't. But he responded by saying, "Yes, you are home. I saw you." When I read that text, I started looking around like a paranoid person. My mind was racing. I was thinking crazy thoughts, like maybe he was already inside of my apartment, hiding under my bed or something. But he wasn't. I looked in all of my rooms. I then texted him back, asking him where he was. He responded by saying, "At my house." I was confused by this, and I looked out of the peephole and windows again without seeing him. I started to think that maybe he was just joking. At least, that's what I was trying to convince myself.
You better call one of your dude friends.
I went back over to my peephole again and looked out of it. I was looking out of it for like a minute straight, but still, nobody was there. I turned around, and then I saw him. He was standing on my patio, right outside of my sliding door, and looking in. I screamed like crazy and then ran from my bedroom. I locked myself inside of it and then called the police. A few moments later, I heard a knocking on my sliding door. I got another text from Ed telling me to let him in and asking me why I screamed. I ignored it and told the 911 dispatcher what the situation was. They told me that an officer would be there shortly. Ed then tried calling me, but I didn't answer and ignored it. He texted me several more times, and I put my phone down because I didn't even want to look at it. It was then that I started to hear a loud banging coming from my sliding door. He really wanted me to let him in. This went on for the next several minutes. It honestly felt like forever. At last, the police arrived. I heard Ed talking with them loudly, and I left the bathroom. I soon saw him talking with officers, and they eventually got him to leave. Then I spoke with the officers, and I told my side of the story. Ed ended up getting trespassed from my apartment's property, and he was told not to come back. Luckily, I haven't seen him since then. I haven't heard from him either. Obviously, I blocked his number and stuff. Hopefully, I never hear from him again.
Poor guy. Ooh.
One of the scariest moments of my life happened when I went to Target last year. I went there one night to do some normal grocery shopping. There's a Target not that far at all from where I live, and I go there almost weekly. So I got there sometime at night, and I don't recall exactly when. I went inside, got a cart, and then started getting my items. I was inside of the store probably for about 20 minutes shopping at least. Then I finally checked out and left the store. I headed back to my car, which I had parked not even that far away. But when I arrived at my vehicle, which is a pretty normal sedan, something happened. I was behind it and about to go around and put the groceries in the back seat. That's when I saw somebody looking at me through the back window from inside my car.
Damn.
It was a man, and I didn't see him well at all because he ducked down less than a second after I saw him. I freaked out and left the cart there and went running back inside of the Target. After making it back inside, I dialed 911 to call the police. I told them that somebody was inside my car at the Target. Then I waited inside the store for the police to arrive. It took probably less than 5 minutes for them to get there. But in the meantime, when I was waiting, I was standing just a little ways inside of the Target near the first aisle. As I was waiting for the police, I was sure that I saw the guy that was in my car enter the store. He immediately walked to the right and didn't appear to notice me. I wasn't 100% sure, because like I said, I only saw him for probably less than a second inside my car window, but I was probably about 80% sure. I went down one of the aisles in case he was looking for me or something. A short time later, the police arrived. I went out of the store with them and we checked my vehicle. Whoever was inside of it was now gone, but my doors were all unlocked. I must have somehow forgot to lock them when I went inside of Target. I didn't have anything inside my car worth stealing though. I usually kept it pretty empty and clean. Still, what was a random man doing inside of my car? I had never seen him before. I gave his description to the police, and I also let them know that I thought I saw him inside Target. I made it clear that I wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty certain that it was him, and it made me think that it was more likely to be him after knowing he wasn't in my car anymore. The man had dark hair, was sort of short, and wearing a tan t-shirt and jeans. He also appeared to be pretty young, in probably his 20s or maybe early 30s. The police told me that they would go into Target and see if he was still there. I stayed by my car talking to another officer for maybe 5 or 10 more minutes. Another officer said they did not locate the man inside Target and figured that he must have left. They said they would take one more look around the store and I could go home if I wanted to. At that point, I finally left to drive home. Now, the Target that I go to is near a lot of other stores, but the way that I exit is I drive down the road to the side of Target. Then I go down this quiet road that leads to more stores about a quarter mile down the road. When I was driving down that road, I saw this guy randomly walking alongside of it. It was weird because there was no sidewalk there and it wasn't very well lit, so you wouldn't really expect people to walk along it. Just seconds later is when I realized that it was the same guy. As I was approaching him, he turned and saw me. That's when he bolted out onto the street suddenly. It was like he was running towards me, and I veered to the right to avoid him. I wasn't going very fast, but luckily he didn't get to me, and I was able to successfully get around him. Then I sped away from him as he stood in the road. No other cars were nearby, and I got out my phone and called the police to report the guy. After that, I was finally able to make it back home okay. Looking back, I still can't believe that it happened. I avoided that Target for weeks after the events. Finally, I was able to go back, and I still shop there sometimes. Nothing like that has happened, and I haven't seen the guy either. I'm hoping that whoever he was, the police found him, or he stopped his wild behavior.
Man, I'd have hurt that dude, bro. I'd have stopped the car. I got bad reflexes, bro.
I used to work at Target a couple of years ago.
What?
I worked inside the store on the sales floor and mostly on the grocery side. During this time, I was a part-time employee and I worked maybe 20 to 30 hours a week. One night, I was working a pretty standard shift for me. It was from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. When it started, things were kind of busy. I would move all around one side of the store and do whatever I needed to, mainly stock shelves or organize things. I also answered customer questions and told them where certain items were if they wanted to know. I'd been working there for about 6 months at the time, and I knew the store like the back of my hand. So fast forward to about 9:30 p.m. or so that night. By then, the store had become very quiet. We were open until 11 p.m. back then, so we were not about to close, but it was still very quiet. Many of my coworkers had left, and the overnight team was beginning to arrive. On the grocery side, though, it was easy to stay busy. That side always had more shoppers, so it required more attention. All of the employees at Target carry a walkie-talkie for communication. I heard somebody say my name on the walkie, and I responded to them. I wasn't sure who it was, but they told me to go to the next channel, so I did. I was used to people calling me on there, and had received several calls earlier in the night. When you got a call on the walkie, usually it was anything from taking your break to being needed in another section of the store. As I was flipping to the next channel, I was wondering who it was that was calling me. After changing channels, I announced that I was there. At first, I heard nothing at all. Then, after a few seconds, I heard this creepy sounding laugh. It went on, and I spoke again, asking who it was that was talking to me. They didn't answer though, and just kept laughing. Once more, I asked who it was, but was starting to suspect that it was a joke. Then they stopped laughing and said my name. It was a man speaking in a very deep voice, like he was trying to disguise it. He said that he was waiting for me in the parking lot. I laughed a little, assuming that it was somebody just messing around. After all, most of us were just about done for the night. I still couldn't figure out who it was though. I kept working, and pretty soon was done and could clock out. I went into the employee-only area, got my things, and then left the store. Now, the parking lot was very quiet. Most of the cars belonged to employees and were parked towards the middle. Then there was my car, parked near the way back corner. It had been very busy when I arrived. So when I was walking out to my car and about halfway there, I noticed one other car parked near mine. It was a few rows over and to the left, at least 100 feet away, but the engine was running. When I reached my vehicle, it was just a few feet from it. I noticed the car starting to drive. I really wasn't thinking anything of it until it began heading in my direction. And not only that, but it started going really fast. I didn't recognize the car as belonging to anybody that I knew. It quickly drove closer and I got inside of my car and locked the door. Then the car parked in the space next to mine, but going in the opposite direction. I looked over, but the window was really tinted and I couldn't really see in. It was at that moment that I remembered what the person had said to me on the walkie. Was that not a joke? I sort of had a bad feeling about this. Still, I figured that I would just drive home, and I hoped that whoever this was would not follow me. As soon as I started to pull away though, the car started driving and turned around. I then realized that's exactly what was going on. I turned and started heading back towards Target. I didn't want to drive home being followed. I drove back towards the front middle of the parking lot and closer to the store. This was where most of the other cars were parked and scattered around. I parked in between two other cars that were parked already. The car that was following me drove closer, but then parked across and a little ways back. Now it was maybe 50 feet away from me. Then I got out of my car and walked extremely fast for the entrance of Target. I looked back briefly and saw that the car was still running, but nobody got out. That made me feel a little bit better. After I made it inside Target, I saw one of my coworkers who I knew walking by, and I told him about what happened. We both decided to look and see if the car was still there. After making it to the entrance doors, we looked out and I pointed to the car. We watched it, and then something surprising happened. It pulled out of the parking space that it had backed into. Then it slowly drove up the aisle and out of sight. The car had finally left. I then left Target once more and headed for my vehicle. I walked quickly and made it inside. Then I started the engine and backed out. But after I backed out, I was going to drive down the normal way that I usually left. But it was then that I saw a car in the far distance coming from the corner of the parking lot opposite to me. It was headed in my direction, and I was pretty sure that it was the same car. I scrambled to turn my car to face the other direction. The car was still really far away from me, but it was getting closer. Then I quickly drove out of the lesser used back exit of Target. This road led to another quieter road that went behind another store that was nearby. I think that it was a sporting goods store, and after I went on the road, I went into the parking lot. From there, I drove all the way around the sporting goods store and parked on the side of it. I knew that the car following me would have no way of knowing that I was there. It probably assumed that I just tried to get back on the highway. I waited there, just hoping that I would not see headlights coming around the corner. Several minutes went by, and thankfully, I didn't. Then I was finally able to leave and go home. After that experience, nothing like that happened while working at Target. I don't know who it was that was talking to me that night on the walkie. It was very possible to get on our frequency, even if you were in the parking lot. I just don't know who would do it, or why.
I'm gonna try that one at the club.
In the following video, a nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor. On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So, one night, Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her, but little did she know, this was a bad idea. The following is her video. Watch.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm gonna show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm gonna go inside. Feels good.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again. evidence as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch, or at least it seems like that, because apparently viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. She wasn't exactly sure what she'd seen, but whatever it was, it prompted a sudden urge within her to leave the space immediately. It was only after watching the video that she saw what it was. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery.
I'd never do that. That's a good way to get haunted. Extremely haunted.
On July 28th of 2024, a certain video was shared among many residents of a town where something quite peculiar had taken place. It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital. It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured. Watch.
They throwing bodies, bro? Did they just throw a body?
It was immediately after being knocked out by something that two people, presumably friends or relatives, come over to assist the man. Accompanying them is a dog that for some reason heads over to the spot where the object had seemingly flown from. It isn't clear why the dog had gone there first, but viewers think that maybe it was seeing something no one else could. Although quite strange, it's what occurred before that's most baffling. What looks like a flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house. Now it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches afterwards. But strangely, he doesn't recall what happened. This whole incident is a blur to him as the impact was intense. Not much else is known about this occurrence, except that it took place in Colombia. But like most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
World's strongest football pitch. Baseball pitch.
It's nighttime in the following footage when a baby monitor inside a child's crib captures something that its parents have been worried about. It was all caught on the night of October 23rd of 2023. Suffice to say, their concerns have intensified after seeing what was captured. Even worse is that after this incident, their oldest child, who's only a year older, did this. Now before showing the clip, it's worth noting that they were being babysat by a relative who recorded the whole incident. Take a look.
Shay Shay. Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
Now what's concerning about this is that the parents have seen this behavior before in the house they used to live in. The house in question is where this footage took place, and it's what happens in it that made them move out. Living in their old home, their children used to stare at things that didn't appear to be there. Sometimes they would start crying after staring at nothing. Something was upsetting them, but the parents weren't sure what exactly that was until they saw this. After watching countless recordings from the baby monitor inside their youngest child's crib, one video caught their attention. The following is that video. Watch. It's for this reason, among others, that the family has moved out of this house. They believe that what was captured had been the spirit or entity that's been upsetting their children. Replaying the footage, one can tell that this black, shadowy mass is anything but a person. The way it glides past the crib and the fact that it flies towards the ceiling suggests that this was something else. Whatever this might have been, the parents hope that it hasn't made its way into their new home. If so, then they don't know what else to do. For now, the family continues to share videos of paranormal happenings from their past home in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening and see if anything must be done to keep them safe.
Yeah, I would do that. That one would suck.
In the following video, a teenage boy and his family are taking a tour of a new house they had just moved into. The family in this footage hasn't had the chance to check out their new home until now, so naturally, out of excitement, they bring a camera to record this moment. But unbeknownst to them, this special occasion would suddenly turn creepy. It would be at this house they recently called home where something very strange happens. The following is their footage. Take a look.
Okay. Let me just take this off. No, I can't take this off. Delitas, I can't take it off. My thing is stuck. This is dark.
Oh, he's up the camera.
Where is it?
We could throw a movie in this house, man.
I know, we can. That's the attic?
Good at acting now.
No
You
attic.
wanna go in there?
No attic. I don't do attic.
That's the attic?
Well, you wanna go in there?
I wanna see what's...
Out of nowhere, the sound of a screaming child is heard from somewhere inside the house. Realizing that no one else was home except an older relative, they bolt out as fast as possible, knowing that what just happened was not normal. Either a child from outside the house had screamed, or, as viewers believe, something else was captured. Listening closely, the scream seems to have come from inside the house, but strangely, there hadn't been another child inside. If no other kid was present, then who was heard on camera? With no further updates or videos from this family, it remains unknown as to who or even what had spooked them.
Wasn't nothing good. It wasn't nothing good.
On the rocky cliffs of an ocean side, a very peculiar video was taken. The video itself starts off by showing a scenic view of the ocean, but apparently, it wouldn't just be the ocean that astounds the person recording, but rather something else. They hadn't noticed what was captured until much later, and they were left even more spooked after learning that this place has had many people pass away, specifically from jumping off. Nicole, the person who took this, explains what she captured. Take a look.
Rewatching this video I took of the ocean, and I just now realized I captured a voice. Clearly, it's not my voice.
A voice clear as day is heard on camera. No one else had been around, which rules out the possibility of this being said by someone close. Even weirder is that the voice sounds staticky, giving it a robotic quality. From Australian to that of a pirate's voice, viewers believe that this may have been the spirit of someone who unfortunately passed away on this spot. Just like Nicole, they too might have been enjoying the view. But whether ghost or not, the voice alone is quite strange and continues to baffle Nicole to this day. Now the following video comes from Isabel Riley, who no doubt believes that she may have evidence of something that can't be explained. The video she's made shows this evidence, which was captured by her boss, who later shared it with her. According to her boss, he was at a restaurant in New Orleans known as Antoine's. Now at this restaurant, there's a huge wine cellar with hundreds, if not thousands of wine bottles worth millions. So, out of curiosity, he checks it out. But if only he knew what was down there, he wouldn't have gone. While being in the cellar, he snaps a couple of photos, some of which show the owner of the restaurant who is giving him a tour. In one photo, we see the restaurant owner on his laptop, who apparently was placing bids for more wines during an online auction. The boss takes a few more photos and then leaves the restaurant before calling it a day. The next morning, He's on his phone looking at his camera roll when he notices something odd in one of the pictures that he took. Isabel presents those images. Take a look.
So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. It looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this, and I need to not be alone in seeing this because holy.
Unlike anything Isabel has ever seen, a seemingly full-bodied apparition appears clear as day in the pic. A cursed image is what some believe this might be. Others, however, have no idea what was captured. If only 2 people had been in the cellar, then who was the third person? And why do they appear to be dressed in clothes that seem to have come from the 1800s? They, or it, were nowhere in sight when the photo was taken. It's for this reason that Isabel's boss is certain that something ghostly was caught. Whether a ghost or something else, viewers can't help but feel immensely uneasy when looking at this pic. They don't know why, but something about it disturbs them. While Isabel has yet to figure out what was captured, viewers are certain that this was paranormal. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, 2 friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right now.
What was meant to be a fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second before exiting from view. Whether a person or something else, no one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's mother. It was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it is uncertain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something otherworldly was present during that night. This one continues to remain a mystery. Now, this next video was recorded by a security guard who was on duty during the night of October 30th of 2012. The quality of the video may not be the greatest, but it's what happens in it that definitely makes up for it. The guard who took this was disturbed, to say the least. Although where they work is well known for strange happenings, the parking structure of a Costa Rican mall is the last place they would think of as being haunted. But this isn't surprising, as many visitors of this mall have caught footage of something strange in the parking lot. It's really the reason why most people don't like parking here at night. Even to this day, security guards are hesitant to patrol the parking lot at night, as stories and videos like this have left them pretty spooked. The year is 2012, and on this night, a security guard sees that one of the cameras inside the parking lot is sensing motion. The space is entirely empty, so there shouldn't be any movement going on. Not sure what's happening, the guard calls someone to check the space, but as they check, this happens.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo.
¿Salió algo ahí?
Correcto, aquí salió algo raro. Mae, Y véngase mejor.
As seen on video, the parking structure is devoid of any visitors during this time. If no one had been there, then what exactly had set off the sensor on the camera? It only appears to be going off at this exact spot, and it was already going off before the guard had arrived. Well, after a few seconds, it becomes apparent as to what was being picked up by the camera: a dark, shadow-like figure that appears out of nowhere. In a stealthy manner, the shadow inches closer and closer to the unsuspecting guard before suddenly vanishing in an instant. Although taken in 2012, visitors continue to report strange occurrences within this parking lot, and no doubt believe that the San Pedro Mall in Costa Rica is haunted through and through. Now this next video comes from a woman named Kels, who in 2020 caught footage of something she can't explain to this day. The majority of her videos consist of her in front of a camera while doing tarot card readings. She's been doing this for quite some time now, but among all her videos, one in particular stands out from the rest. It was while doing a tarot card reading that Kels captured this.
I keep hearing stop. The music just stopped. Weird. Anyway, I keep hearing stop. And the fan just turned on. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. In order for you to go where you need to go, you need to stop where you are now and let spirit take over. With the Four of Wands card, I'm definitely seeing there's a union. There's somebody waiting for you on the other side in love. But you also have opportunities coming in. Your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey is about to take a whole new level, a whole new turn because you've been patient for so long. If you look at the, let's see if I can get close. If you look at the independent,
turn your side so I
to
can see your
Kels,
titty
this
meat.
occurrence doesn't faze her, considering that this has happened many times before. It was just then that she was able to get it on camera. Despite the music stopping on cue and the fan suddenly turning on only seconds later, Kels does not think this was merely a coincidence, but rather someone or something trying to communicate with her. Everything that went on during this moment, according to her, was a sign. But of course, like all videos, you be the judge. Was something supernatural at work here? Or might there be something to explain this?
A sign that she haunted.
In this last video, a woman named Rosanna is lying in bed when the most disturbing thing is caught on camera. Now, although she was terrified to the point of being paralyzed by fear, she tries her best to film this incident, and for good reason. Getting this on camera would be the best evidence she's had so far in trying to prove that something isn't right with her apartment. Her place is not what it seems, and it's for this reason that her children can't live with her. Things at home have gotten so bad that she fears for their safety, including her cats. In one video, Rosanna's cat does this. Rosanna's choice to keep her family away from this place is mainly due to this and many other occurrences. But as of recent, something's happened that's fully convinced her to keep not just the family away, but also herself. It's late at night when this is captured.
My heart beating fast as hell.
Now, Rosanna states that during this moment, she had seen a shadowy figure appear right behind the door. Soon after, she began to black out as though she was intoxicated. The entirety of this incident is without a doubt pretty freaky, but while it still remains inconclusive on what occurred that night, Rosanna is certain that she won't be staying here for long. Until she has the funds to find another place, Rosanna will continue to own this strange apartment and presumably capture more evidence of these happenings. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. The following video shows a mother who's watching over her child through a baby monitor when she notices something disturbing. The mother writes, "My 10-month-old son was taking a nap. I checked on him via the baby monitor and noticed something odd. I have no idea what I caught on camera, but I'm still freaked out." This is what she caught.
What the hell is this thing?
Oh, hell no. Was it that clown it? Looks like a failed WWE wrestler.
There's Cameron.
In between the bars of the crib, there appears to be a face, and it seems to be watching over the child as it sleeps. The mother then proceeds to walk over to her son's room to see what it is that's on camera.
There's nothing there.
Whoever, or whatever this was, doesn't appear to be inside the room. The mother checks all over the place, but doesn't find anyone or anything inside. Now, this could be a case of pareidolia. The face seen on the monitor could have been a toy or some object. Perhaps it was the playmat next to the crib. But the mother states that it couldn't have been the playmat, as the face was still there even after moving it. This one's pretty creepy. I can't think of anything to explain this, but maybe you can. I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Rewatch the clip and see what you think. There's a channel on YouTube called Chica the Cat, and it used to have lots of videos of a cat named Chica. But for some reason, Chica's owner has taken down all videos from the channel, except for 3. As it turns out, the owner has been experiencing strange activity at home, and so he's decided to dedicate the channel to these odd occurrences. The 3 videos that are left are footage of strange happenings. Here's one of them.
Hell no. Hell to the no.
Now, there haven't been any uploads recently. This is because the owner has moved out of the house. No one knows why he moved out, but some think that it might be because the activity got intense.
You think?
But after hearing about this, a man named Muguro had bought the house. He was very interested in the cat owner's story and wanted to investigate the place. So, after moving in, he sets up a few cameras around the house including a motion detecting system that alerts his phone. Once everything had been set up, he begins to record. Now initially, nothing happens on the first night he stays there. But then, on November 20th of 2021, as he sleeps, something happens. This is what he caught.
The power is 16 feet. Somebody getting their stump on. Oh, hell no. Coming from inside the toilet?
Muguro wakes up to a noise coming from the closet. To his surprise, nothing is there when he opens it. But then, Muguro hears a noise coming from downstairs. He checks the bathroom and thinks that the noise might be coming from inside the tub. Now, it could be that a leaky pipe or some other pipe problem is making this noise. However, on the 25th of November, Muguro captures something that the pipes could not have caused. Muguro cannot explain this footage. The closet door moves on its own. Muguro doesn't know what to make of this. But what occurs on November 28th has left him baffled. As if things couldn't get any more unsettling, this happens.
You got that.
The bathroom door closes on its own. But, even more disturbing, there appears to be a white silhouette manifesting inside the inner bathroom. It then disappears seconds later. Muguro hadn't noticed this until watching the footage later. He is now certain that the house is haunted. He has yet to upload more videos of strange occurrences, but for now, viewers find his latest evidence compelling. But until more evidence is given, it's hard to be certain if it's real or not. So, that being said, be sure to stay tuned for updates. You can check out the channel Fourth Wall for more info on this story. Perhaps the scariest thing besides living in a haunted home is the toll it takes on your mental health. You're always on edge in a place meant to be your safe space. Lee is someone who's been experiencing this for a while, and it was just recently that he caught footage of something pretty disturbing. Lee wakes up in the middle of the night after hearing noises in the attic when he captures the following on camera. This is what he caught.
No.
Lee captures what sounds like footsteps coming from his attic. He decides to check it out, thinking that someone had broken into his house. However, he doesn't find anyone inside. He then proceeds to sit by the stairs and continue recording, but what happens next has left him spooked.
Whoever's here, making all that sound, speak on this device. If you've got the balls, tell me your name. Tell me your name clearly. Tell me your name clearly. Something there again. Scared.
A disembodied voice is recorded after asking for the supposed entity's name. Lee is absolutely certain that something is dwelling in his home. Has Lee captured evidence of something paranormal? Or is it something else? Reddit user Lupaz had posted the following image and writes, "My spouse says she has felt a presence in our apartment, making noises and stuff. I've heard them as well, but I have always convinced myself that there was a logical explanation to it all, until this stupid Snapchat screenshot was taken. It was taken in the afternoon, right after I came home from work and got out of the shower. When I went into the bedroom to get some clothes on, I opened my spouse's Snapchat and just took a quick selfie replying, 'No, you.' She immediately screenshotted the snap and sent it back to me with, 'What is that behind you?' I was stunned about what I saw and went back to the bedroom where I couldn't see anything abnormal at all. This is what he caught."
Oh, no. No. No.
A face can be seen in the background, and there's something about it that's just very uncanny. As with most images, the supposed face might be due to pareidolia, but we can't be sure if that's the case. We don't know what exactly is causing us to see this. Therefore, this image remains a mystery. But as always, feel free to share what you think.
Unfiltered.
Really?
Twin brothers Kadam and Kadis from the YouTube channel Metanoise reached out to me about a very creepy event that took place at their home in Pennsylvania. Late one night, the two brothers are making a silly video for their Snapchat. They're messing around with a funny face morphing filter when suddenly something happens. that totally freaks them out.
Oh, yo, I look like a YouTube guy. Yeah, yo, this video is sponsored by Metanoise, Metanoiz. I got my brother over here, y'all.
That's good.
I wish it did both of us, though. Nah, I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Bro, you look like Michael Phelps. But why I look like the Michael dealer from Harold and Kumar. Oh, bro, you do. Bro, I'm not your bro.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Nah, I doubt it. Oh, it does.
Hey, the dog.
Yeah, y'all.
The dog don't
hit
like it.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Oh, shit.
What the was that? I don't know, bro. That sounded mad close, too. Like, what the was that? I'm f***ing shaking, bro. Hello? There it is again. Shh. Hello? Air conditioner.
It was
no,
good.
It was like...
As Kadam tries to filter out on their cute little dog Tempo, they hear an odd, unexplained sound coming from the living room. Then suddenly the guys hear the loud footsteps of something charging towards them. Whatever it is knocks the camera right out of Kadam's hand and onto the floor. Now, the brothers' YouTube channel is dedicated to their music and podcasts. None of the videos on their page have anything to do with the paranormal. So, what do you think happened here? No. Did the twins capture real paranormal activity on camera? Did little dog Tempo already feel that something was off even before the brothers did? Let me know. Reaching out.
Reaching out to what?
Japanese paranormal investigator Kotatsu from the YouTube channel Benshu TV sets out to investigate an allegedly haunted hotel in Saga Prefecture, Japan. It is said that the owner of the hotel took her own life after financial problems forced her to close the hotel down back in 2009. The hotel has been abandoned ever since, and locals warn people to stay away, as the grounds are allegedly severely haunted by the angry and vengeful spirit of the former owner. Kotatsu is all alone as he explores what's left of the hotel. He eventually finds the former owner's office and sits down to do a spirit box session. After not really having much luck, Kotatsu takes a short break and sits in silence as he scrolls through his phone. And this is when something happens that chills him to his core.
What's going on? Hold on now. What was that? Don't you do this. Don't you touch me. What's going on? Get your butt away from that opening of that door. Your butt! Run away!
ちょっと待って、何今のえ
What's up? Hello?
The investigator hears something behind him and quickly spins around as a small pale hand can be seen jerking back inside the doorway and out of sight. It almost looks as if someone or something was about to grab him. Kotatsu says that in the split second as he spun around, he faintly saw the dark outline of a woman, but she quickly disappeared right before his eyes.
Oh, hell.
Kotatsu grabs the camera and investigates the area, but there's no one there.
Nope.
So could it be that he captured a glimpse of the owner who took her own life inside the hotel? Was she reaching out? You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Benshu TV. Ghost Cat. Late one evening, Manuel Muro and his daughter Alexia are outside their home in Carlsbad, California, when they notice something very odd in the street, right in front of their house.
We got a ghost cat.
Camera?
Okay. You got a cat in the middle of the street. Move, kitty. Alright, shine the light on it.
There's nothing there.
Oh my god!
I don't like that.
Okay,
I don't like that one bit.
That's so weird.
Motherfucker, what? Hold on now.
Weird looking.
Miss what? What?
Oh, with the car chains.
Nigga. Oh.
Manuel and his daughter spot a cat sitting in a very dangerous spot right in the middle of the street. But when cars pass by, inexplicably, the cat just seems to disappear into thin air. Manuel and his daughter are freaked out by what they are seeing, so Manuel pulls out his phone and decides to record the creepy phenomena. Manuel and his daughter still have no idea what they saw to this day, and just refer to the cat somewhat jokingly as, quote, ghost cat.
Don't leave food out for that
What
one.
do you think this is?
It's a good reason to lock your doors at night, folks. Don't leave food out for that one.
Doppelganger. Pakistani paranormal investigators Chand Ali, Asad Khan, and Sherry Khan from the YouTube channel Walkie-talkie Official are investigating an abandoned building that locals claim is severely haunted by a sinister entity. This entity is said to take on the shape of whoever enters the building, essentially becoming their doppelganger.
Really?
As the three friends approach the structure, they begin to hear disturbing sounds coming from inside. In fact, the odd sounds make them a bit scared to even get closer. However, investigator Chand Ali finally dares to take a peek inside the building, and he sees something that chills him to his core.
Allah.
What?
Heck, I'm good. What are we looking at? What am I scared of? What are we scared of? I don't see
क्या
it.
हुआ? क्या देख लिया?
What did you see?
इधर लेफ्ट साइड पे कोई चीज क्या देखा है यार? वो इतनी कोई चीज खड़ी काले जी.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, oh God, that's not good.
A dark figure can be seen looking back at Chand as he takes a peek inside.
That's
He's
bad.
absolutely shocked by what he has just witnessed and has to take a moment to catch his breath.
That's not good.
Eventually, all three investigators, Chand Ali, Sherry Khan, and Asad Khan, decide to team up and all step back inside the building once again. What happens next makes their blood run cold.
यार ख्याल ना जाइए यार ख्याल ना.
Yeah, be careful. Oh boy, I don't think I can be more careful than this. There were three of them. Did you see?
ओए असल भाई आप हम तीनों उधर खड़े
They look like us. Stand on the left.
तेरी ओए
How much did they look like them?
ओए
No, there's no way.
देखा हाँ सेम यही अक्स आ रहा है.
Oh shit! One of them looked like a tranny.
यार मरना यार चल जाओ मरना भाईजान अंदर चल जाइए ये मरना चल जाइए.
This time, the investigators don't just see a dark figure, but they see perfect copies of all three of them staring back.
No.
Now, understandably, the team is seriously freaked out. And who wouldn't be? So, what would you do if you came face to face with someone who looks exactly like you, especially inside an allegedly haunted abandoned building? Let me know. You can watch this entire investigation with more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Walkie-talkie Official. Dashing out of the woods. You stop by viewer Martin and his wife are out delivering food for DoorDash, driving through a wooded area near Chesapeake, Virginia. Suddenly, they spot something truly disturbing.
What was that? What the
Isn't that
I don't know what the fuck was. I'm getting out of here.
That is baby.
Me too. No, I thought it was like a reflection.
It was not a reflection. There was no water to reflect off of. I don't know what the fuck it was.
It was not a deer?
I don't want to ride on. I don't want to go.
I know
They
what a
probably
deer
going
looks
to buy
like.
us a
I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm getting.
Did you see it?
I didn't see shit.
A strange figure can be seen running out of the woods at a super fast speed, and then it disappears into the darkness on the other side of the road. Now, you certainly can't blame him, but Martin doesn't want any part of this.
Really fast.
He
real
jams
good
his foot down on the
reflexes.
gas and just gets out of there,
Gifted
while his
physically.
girlfriend kind of giggles at him a little bit. But now Martin got the best view of this figure, and he says that something on 2 legs just jumped from the trees and ran right across the road. Martin says that whatever it was looked humanoid, but he has no clue what it could have been. So what do you think Martin and his wife captured on their dash cam? Let me know down in the comments. Humming from the halls. Next Top 5 here, Max Cortez from Austin, Texas works at Gables Republic Square Residential Complex as a concierge. The original construction was built in 1904 as a warehouse before later being redeveloped into modern luxury apartments. The rest of the history of the building is pretty much unknown. But late one night, worker Max experiences something so terrifying that he actually calls the building security team to come check it out.
Hello? Hello?
Who's that singing? Better not be Young Thug in the dress.
Hello?
Is it Playboy Cardi in the thong?
Oh, bro.
Is it Kanye West in a garment?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? It's really hood.
Hello? Hello? Jesus Christ.
Now, what makes this event even creepier is that this unexplained humming that sounds like either a woman or a child only seems to get louder, as if something is coming closer and closer to Max.
Hello? Hello?
I don't like this. I really don't like this now. Help.
As Max turns a corner, it seems like whoever or whatever is humming is suddenly right in his face. Max said that he had security come back again to check it out, but they didn't find anyone, and the building security cameras caught nothing out of the ordinary. So did Max experience a freak paranormal event while working the late shift? Let me know.
Note to self.
Visitors. Now, this next freaky video has been circulating the internet, but no one really seems to know the source. Some skeptical viewers even claim to have seen the video before, but if they did, it seems like no one can provide a link to prove it. So the only story that goes with this video is that it was allegedly recorded by a CCTV camera. And what happens next is unnerving.
Give me all my money back before that bitch gon' take it. Oh, that was playing. That shit gon' be red. I saw a whole body out that bitch, and maybe blood head. I don't trust it, bro.
A series of strange lights move forward in the night sky before a loud flash of light seems to hit the ground like a lightning bolt. Power to the buildings and streetlights nearby seems to be temporarily disrupted. Now, since there's no source, of course the internet is conflicted.
You gotta show it
Some
closer,
believe
huh?
that the CCTV camera was simply recording in the right place at the right time and captured aliens.
PTSD.
And others just believe special effects.
Oh,
So
shit.
aliens or effects are whatever.
The hell?
I leave that up to you
What is
to
that
decide.
shit? Was that by UNLV?
My Haunted Hotel. Harry, Brett, and Danny from the YouTube channel My Haunted Hotel have installed 16 live cameras in multiple rooms of what is said to be, quote, the UK's most haunted hotel. It's the old King's Head Inn in Chester, England. The inn was built way back in 1622, and it's said to be haunted by at least 13 ghostly entities. Visitors seeking a supernatural encounter travel from all over the country to spend the night in the hotel in hopes of having a spooky experience of their own. Harry, Brett, and Danny are there to monitor and support their guests in case anything happens. And all the while, the live cameras record everything. So if you're familiar with my channel, you already know that we featured the King's Head Inn before. And these cameras have indeed recorded multiple terrifying paranormal moments.
Sexy things. Oh, female trippy red. Oh, female 6'9". Takashi.
It's the generator.
Takashi. Ah! What are we scared of? I don't see it. Ah!
What was that though?
What are we running from? I don't get it. No, not the cutlery. No. Oh no. Okay, that's creepy. I'll give you that. Hold on now.
Now,
Whose
since the
goddamn
last time
baby
that
is
we
that? Whose
featured them,
goddamn
the
white
My
baby is
Haunted
that?
Hotel team has come into possession of an allegedly haunted doll called Grace.
Word?
They keep the creepy cursed doll locked inside a glass box in room 8 of the hotel, where a camera records the doll 24/7. One afternoon at 3:46 p.m., something happens that absolutely shocks the three friends.
Oh, hell no. No. Bitch is doing stuff. She moving.
No one is in the room when the doll appears to eerily just move on its own. But that's not all that they've captured since we last featured My Haunted Hotel. Another night, and Harry, Brett, and Danny gather around a table in a section of the hotel that was once a brothel, with some of their guests. As they conduct a spirit box session, hotel guest Gemma decides to ask a few questions of one of the spirits that is believed to haunt the inn. The spirit is known as Charles, and what happens next is truly bizarre.
Charles, if you're here with us, can you come and say hello? Does everything on the table just move?
Yeah, the whole table just moved
Yeah,
a bit then,
I
right?
felt that.
I don't know. No one else feeling it?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Charles, are you moving the table? Can you do it again?
What the is this?
Thank you. Charles, are you moving the table? Can you do it again?
What the is this?
What has just happened?
That's just thrown itself over, but in a way we can't work out. It's literally just gone.
Charles, are you moving the table? Can you do it again?
What the is this?
Cut to another night. And just for reference, the My Haunted Hotel team makes sure that the cameras are recording 24/7 just in case something happens when no one is around. So late one night in hotel room 6, they capture something that they can't explain.
What, a pentagram?
An eerie white figure can be seen flying past the window. Now it should be noted that this window is 3 stories up, with nothing and no way to reach the window from the outside. Harry, Brett, and Danny have no explanation for the creepy capture. They don't know who or what this could be, and believe they might have captured proof of the paranormal. You can watch all of these spooky moments and many more over on the YouTube channel, My Haunted Hotel. Sundown. Connor from the YouTube channel Exploring Undercover reached out to me about a recent camping trip he took with his friend David. The guys are in the middle of nowhere in Scotland, surrounded by very old abandoned stone cottages. The two friends record their trip as they start to set up camp for the night. After a bit of fishing and as the sun is about to set, Connor and David are lighting a campfire when they capture something absolutely chilling.
She does that with all those glasses. If we can get a fire, we just need some fire starters.
It's just a ghost praying. It's a good thing.
unexplained voice can be heard saying, "Oh my God." But even more disturbing, two white figures can be seen walking inside one of the abandoned cottages on the hill behind them. One figure looks to be around the height of an average adult, but the second little white figure trailing behind is about the size of a small child. Now, neither Connor or David heard or saw any of this at the time. And again, let me remind you, these stone cottages are completely abandoned. So what do you think these creepy white figures could be? Let me know. You can watch this entire video and even more clips of the spooky abandoned cottages over on the YouTube channel, Exploring Undercover. First time, last time. In this next mysterious video, a pair of very inexperienced ghost hunters decide to record their very first ghost hunt. They check out an allegedly haunted house near their home in Germany. So the guys are very nervous to enter the dark, creepy building at night. And it turns out that they have very good reason to be scared.
Ich glaube, hier wohnt niemand mehr schon seit Jahren. Die Kamera sieht man aber nicht viel. Aber trotzdem. Siehst du dir? So weit.
Not as bad as it looks. I like that. I don't do this. I don't do none of this. Oh!
The explorers are shocked as a pile of stacked crates seem to be knocked over by an invisible force. As they run in fear, an eerie childlike voice can be heard right behind them. The two newbie ghost hunters take a moment to calm down before heading back inside to try to find a rational explanation for what they just witnessed. It did not go well.
I was gonna say it. It did not go well.
О, я też сейчас высунуться, но
Oh, you gonna go back? You don't disrespect the ghost?
Вот awesome.
You gonna go back?
A door slams shut and the two nervous friends once again just make a run for it. But they do manage to calm down and stop to take just one more look. And that's when they see something absolutely terrifying.
Dang it! Help us. Help us. Does anyone live here? You're killing us. You're literally killing us. What are we doing? What's going on?
The two young ghost hunters spot the creepy figure of a little girl seemingly watching them from the darkness. And with that, they've had about enough. They run out of the house and I assume they just go screaming home. Now, I guess it goes without saying that these two friends had a very short-lived ghost hunting career. This video is over 13 years old and it was posted to YouTube anonymously. So is it real or just an elaborate hoax?
That's real.
You decide.
It was so real, it made them quit. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy BlastphamousHD. Prisms.